I'm this bad, boy stunned like my dad. Call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee and my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack, Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy, dick to your bitch, BKA Mr. Lynn, Woolweb is good, and I'm in the building with my favorite DJ motherfucking K's. What's cracking, big dog? How you feeling tonight? And the sound check ain't go right, and I gotta do all this switching and shit to get the audio to come through. There we go, my nigga. There go my nigga right there. There you go.
Switch, motherfucker, switch.
Nigga, how you feeling on this Friday evening, my brother?
Oh, the goddamn synagogue.
You
right
say
before the goddamn money start coming through.
Oh yeah, the money been coming too. Everything in the green too, bro. Everything in the green. My girl looked at that shit and got the smile on the day. She said, "Oh shit."
That a bitch. She got the smile.
The money sitting
like
around. I mean,
shit.
Money sitting around is being made. Shit, you know what I mean? You can't ask for no more, man. You know, we got a lot that we gonna get off into tonight, though. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody that's new to the motherfucking channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so y'all can get notified whenever we go live. But make sure y'all get them likes up as much as possible. You feel me? But yeah, man, we got a lot of shit that we gonna talk about today. K's, bro, you know we have been talking about this shit for weeks about how niggas tired of certain shit and how y'all niggas, you know, I ain't gonna say niggas is pussy ass niggas or niggas is bitch ass niggas or nothing like that, because I don't like condone violence or, you know what I mean, try to encourage people, you know what I mean, to indulge in violence. But this sister, Jessica Bouvey, have you heard of her?
Heard of who?
Jessica Bouvey, black sister out of New York.
Okay.
This sister was on Twitter ranting, fuck the police, getting drunk, getting hot in the motherfucker, hopped in their car, and ran over NYPD highway patrolman Ignatius Sakos while he was directing traffic after another deadly crash. They say this sister ran over the police and kept going, and then when they asked her about it, she said that she didn't know that she hit somebody.
I hear that.
Nah. Do you think this was intentional? I'm gonna play the little rant that she had over on Twitter so y'all can check her out and see what she was talking about, because this sister had a lot. When I say a lot to say, she had a lot to say when she was going in on the police. And it just, you know, it lets you know the state of people, you know, people of color in America and how they feel, man, and all the tension and aggression and rage that they got built up after seeing people continuously get slaughtered in the street by the police and shit. And you know, like, unfortunately, you got people that had these thoughts. You know what I'm saying, Case? People that start fantasizing about doing these things that the police do to us, to them. You understand what I'm saying? And this just really sound like a case of a sister that was fed up and tired of watching her people being killed and slaughtered by the police. You understand me? So, you know, she took action in her own little way, and now she's paying with it. They about to try to throw the book at her. They hit her with 13 charges.
You said this happened up here?
In New York, yeah. I'm about to
I wonder exactly where it happened, what street.
No, this was actually on the freeway after dude was directing traffic.
I like to know what freeway it happened on. I still want to know.
Let me pull up the video that we had in here so you could check out this sister going off about it, man. It's a black sister too, you know what I mean? Looked like she had a lot going on for herself, you know. But like I said, you never know how people, you know what I mean, cope with different things. That's why we should be careful. And that's why I talk about these things and discuss a lot of these things. It's only a 31-second video of this sister. You know, she probably about to spend the rest of her days behind jail. But let's get into this, though. We'll be right back, though, with this shit. Let's get it.
Bring you 2 photo chairs right here, lady. And you sit right here for me. Yeah, so for mommy, yeah. Cause see. Oh, you think? Oh, just no. Unfold it right there.
I will see you guys next Monday at 6:30 p.m. back here on Face of Reality Radio on the Instagram and on the Facebook. And until then, the police.
Bring them 2 photo chairs.
Nah, that wasn't necessarily a rap. That was just her, you know what I mean, leaving out her closing statements. When she said, until then, fuck the police. Did you hear? That's how she ended her showcase. She said, until then, fuck the police, and actually went out there and ran out one of the police, one of NYPD's finest.
And we can start, we can go in the middle, and we can end by saying, fuck the police, fuck them slave driving motherfuckers.
Now, one of the most amazing things that I heard out of this is that they was trying to say it was racially motivated.
Good.
Wow. Like, I could not believe that was actually stated or fell out of their mouth that this was a racially motivated incident, because the sister, and she, only thing, like, I didn't hear her ranting about the police. The only thing she just said was, fuck the police. Until then, fuck the police. And she went out there, you know, she saying it was an accident. She didn't know she hit somebody, ran the brother over and kept going. I mean, how you feel about that? What do you feel about that case? Do you think this was the case of an angry black woman that took revenge into her own hands?
No, it was a perfect case of DWI, but fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the police. Fuck them.
You said it
knows what dirty shit that motherfucker might have did. And karma caught up to his stinking ass.
His name was Ignatius Sakos.
I don't give a fuck what his name is.
What nationality is that name?
Fucking blue bitch. Fuck that.
You said a blue bitch.
Blue shield motherfuckers. Fuck the police, man. Give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about us. Fuck it.
Yeah,
fuck
but
them motherfuckers.
This sister,
they don't have no problem of killing unarmed people of color. No fucking problem. So guess what? He got ran the fuck over. Good for his ass. Fuck it.
It seems like, Case, you don't have no sympathy for
they don't have no
the
sympathy
police.
for us?
You have zero sympathy for the police when you see something like this
I
happen
show
to
the same sympathy they show for us. What happened to that brother? What happened to that brother that was taking out the garbage and the white woman called the police on the motherfucker in her house? This nigga take out the garbage, had nothing to do with it. But they locked his ass up.
And you know what? We never looked back into that. I wonder, did they actually
get
the actual boyfriend?
Let's go do a roll call. The brother driving down the street in his new truck at the gas station, getting maced in the face by police. Oh, let's give up another subject. A woman in her bed sleep. Police kicking the door down and shoot through her house and kill her while she in her bed sleep. Oh, let's get another instance. Police go ahead, mace that little baby in the face upstate New York that time. The baby had a little tantrum, so they sprayed the baby in the face with mace. Oh, let's take another time. Mexican man walk across the street minding his business. Police in the camera saying, we gonna go fuck with him. Next thing you know, that man dead.
Yeah.
Now ask me, you think I care? You want me to give you more examples?
I ain't saying if you care. I didn't ask you
Man,
care,
fuck
bro. I just
them
said you ain't got
motherfuckers.
that much sympathy for them and shit, bro. You don't give a shit about
just
them.
as much as they have for us.
Yeah. And that's absolutely true, man. I just think, man, they gotta be people, well, not people, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the media. Because, like, I feel like you cannot just throw around, how is this racially motivated? I feel like we about to get to a point to where, like, if something happens they about to do this tit for tat shit, to where if something happened to the police, it was racially motivated.
The Constitution of the United States is mostly motivated when they wrote it. So the fuck what? I mean, everything else falls in line with it. So fucking what? It's in the law. Everything's mostly motivated in this motherfucking shit that's governed by these fucking Europeans. Everything. Even the fucking money. Look who's on it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
Hear that shit.
Yeah,
good
man.
for his ass.
And that's crazy. You know that they were saying that he was a good police officer, which I don't.
Yeah, cause he killed a few niggas and smacked up some niggas on a regular and get away with it.
And he was NYPD.
You know what I'm saying?
He was NYPD too.
And fuck, he made a cemetery that you motherfuckers stand on, swallow all you motherfuckers right there at the graveyard. Fuck y'all.
And like, let's just move on. I just wanted to, talk about this sister. You know what I mean? And I wanted to talk about, like I say, man, the state of mind that some black people are in. Like, people are in. How can I say it, man? People are in. They're in defense mode right now. People are in.
Nah, that bitch was drunk.
Yeah, I think she is too, but I'm just saying.
Ain't no thing. That bitch was drunk. You gonna hit somebody, you hear that thump, you got damage on your car. That bitch, man. But you know what? Like I said, she was out there drunk. I'm gonna call it where I see it. Bitch was drunk.
Oh yeah, they said it was
that's why I wonder
marijuana.
where it happened. When you said he was already stopping the accident. One thing I tell you about New York, if there's an accident, that means there's traffic because everybody and their mother got to stop to fucking look. So if this bitch done ran this motherfucker over, she ain't give a fuck, but she was drunk. Because you anytime there's an accident, people slow down, rubbernecking.
Yeah.
People slow down. What happened? And then plus, when there's an accident in every state, there's a law. There's an emergency vehicle on the road. If there's a disabled vehicle of anything, you're supposed to come one lane over anyway.
Yes, you are. That's why they're trying to say it was intentional and trying to use this
Listen.
her. That's why they're trying to use the video against her.
Listen, I don't care about the video. If the bitch was out there drinking and driving, then she guilty. Period.
Yeah.
I just don't give a fuck about these scumbag ass police. I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about none of the motherfuckers in that uniform. Fuck them bitch ass or out the uniform. Ain't no motherfuckers represent that badge. Fuck them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. I don't hear that shit.
Yeah, we moving
But that
on.
sister, you know what I'm saying? She wrong for be out there drinking and driving because, you know, I just fucked up. That car's a weapon, man. You out there with that liquor. I mean, I don't see why people got to get liquor up and drive, man. That shit don't make no sense.
No, but see, this is what I'm saying about like the state of mind of some black folks in this country. People to the point to where they just don't give a shit, man. You know, man. I don't condone drinking and driving. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, that anytime you gonna drink. That's why when I go to clubs and stuff, I don't drink. If I'm gonna drink something, then we gonna be there for about 5 or 6 hours, and then I have a taste at the very beginning, and I might have a beer. And the rest of the night, give me cranberry juice. And a lot of times, if niggas go out and I know I'm driving, y'all just give me cranberry juice. Man, that's all I need. Man. I don't need no liquor, man. I got my herb. I'm good.
It's something called Uber now. That's what niggas don't understand. You don't
have
to hop in your car.
Man, I ain't gonna be fucked up and jump in some other motherfucking car. I don't know this motherfucker neither. Fuck that. Shit.
Oh, I forgot you old school. Yeah, you ain't with all that shit though. But
shit old school. Look what's going on now. How these motherfuckers be kidnapping women and all this other shit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out there fucked up. You get snatched up too. Shit.
Yeah,
you wake up, next thing you know, you strapped the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? Nah, hell nah, fuck that. Ain't that important to be out in public drinking all that fucking liquor, acting like a goddamn fool in the first place.
And let's touch on this next story, bro. It actually popped up because, this is a discussion that we actually talked about before. You understand me? There was a teacher, and I want to ask this question after I talk about what was going on with this teacher. A teacher was fired after he stated his opinions on gender identity during a school board meeting.
Oh, boy, not this shit, man.
Listen to this. School board meeting, for those who have a specific point of view on their gender, they wanted to be identified as they. And this man just simply said, like, no, I'm not referring to people as they. You're either a he or a female. If you are male, if you were born with genitals and a penis, and you're a female if you were born with ovaries and a vagina. He said a male cannot lactate, a male cannot breastfeed, and a male cannot reproduce. So therefore, I refuse to work for any institution that keep on pushing this delusion onto children. Now, this is a middle school, bro. Where this teacher said this. Now, I want to
supposed to learn finger painting and how to read and write their name. Fuck, motherfucker, know he a goddamn boy. Hey, we mean he confused.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said
confused.
He said
he refused. Children they confused, man.
He refused to work for an institution that want to put this ideology off on children.
All this brainwashing bullshit.
I wonder, was the school board wrong for firing this man? Because this is the thing that I always say, and I keep on saying this, man. It's getting to a point to where people cannot state like facts. He was saying facts about the way he felt about that. Why should we refer to these people as they, or because they're confused about their identity? Like it's just, I feel like it's flat out wrong. They shouldn't have fired him. You know what I mean? And we have to draw a thin line because this ties into
I gotta cut you off.
Go ahead, bro.
Cut you off. The board was absolutely right for firing that man. Because the board is letting you know they stand for this faggot shit and all this bullshit and all this trickery and all this unnatural shit. They let you know that's what they stand for. They let you know they fucking agenda is to let these kids know that they're not really boys and girls. That
it's okay to look at things this way.
You know
when
what I'm
this
saying?
Is not the
all
truth.
This bullshit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to two grown ass men can make a baby. Some bullshit.
No, but that's not reality. That's far from reality.
That's what the Board of Education want the reality be. So absolutely, they should fire that man for standing on his square. so they can stand on their square, let it know that they're only about, you know what I'm saying, supporting this faggot shit and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, all this cancel culture and all this shit, yo, y'all shit is funny because you trying to cancel motherfuckers that already canceled your unnatural shit. Listen, let me tell you something. You motherfuckers will cease to exist because you can't reproduce. And it's, guess what? There ain't no lie in the world you can tell to make that shit sound like the truth. Period. You cannot reproduce. You cannot push a fucking baby out your dickhead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't shit a baby out your asshole, nigga.
That's facts,
Bitch
though.
ass niggas.
That's facts,
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
That's facts, though,
Fuck
bro.
this board education. They teach our kids to be stupid anyway. And that man stood up for the right thing and saying what's right. And I don't blame him. And I tell the board, you're absolutely right. Fire me. Because y'all stand for this bullshit, all this abomination and all this shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And whoever's on the board that fire me, may that same faggot you protect touch the one you love the most.
God
Motherfucker, you ain't gonna like that shit. See,
let
when you start slapping niggas with truth,
let me ask you this: Is that racism though? For having
let me
that
tell you what
opinion,
racism is.
Is that racism?
Let me tell you what racism is. When all black people start saying they white folks, that should have stopped real quick. Let
Marvin,
these niggas walk around and say, I'm a white man.
Dog?
Oh no, these white folks, oh wait, y'all niggas went too far. Nah, I'm a white man. I'm a blonde head, blue eyed white man. You can't see that. You don't see my motherfucking bleached skin up. No, nigga, you can't be saying that. Nah. You see, then that should have changed real quick. Niggas start being saying we white folks. These crackers are gonna lose their mind. They fuck them faggots. We get goofy niggas talking about they white folks. You faggots gotta step back. Think about your man, Mighty Joe Blow Biden and shit. First fucking executive order is to make sure the homos is okay. Faggot ass nigga.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I straight up seen that shit.
Why your bitch ass G-men ain't take the motherfucking tapes of your son laid up the little kids from Giuliani? You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Let's keep it official.
And Marvin Odom, you do got a point, man. And this is my thing about what I keep saying, man. And what it doesn't scare me or nothing like that, but it's alarming because, you know what I mean, nobody has the right to be an independent thinker and have their own logical point of views nowadays. Like, it's like if you are a logical thinker, if you are into being if you're a realist, it's like that's not acceptable.
Guess what?
It's like it's not acceptable. Go ahead.
Listen,
bro.
You know what every realist will always say? Kiss my ass.
Pretty much. I mean, I say that all the time. I say that all the time because there's no way you can convince me of something else. But I have to ask this question, and I want anybody watching this, like, please, like, you know, I'm trying to be, how can I say it, man? I'm trying to be as reasonable when it comes down to talking about this because, like, it's like the more you be logical about the situation, the more you're called racist. And that's my biggest question. Is it racist to state your opinion about this situation? Was that racism that teacher was practicing when he was just simply telling the truth about what the fuck it is? Was it racism that motivated this girl? I think we throw that word racism around a little bit too loosely. Go ahead. That's all I'm saying. Do you think any of this was racially motivated? Both of these stories that we talking about right here in the moment, because they try to say it's racist for this brother to tell the truth about kids who's having a gender identity crisis.
Nigga, anything that happened in America is racist. Down the goddamn apple pie. Think about it. Remember that conversation me and Backwood had? When I was like, you see how racist baseball and basketball and football is? I said, any of them sports, niggas get to fight, niggas get suspended, niggas losing money. Them motherfuckers in hockey, where it's mostly white boys, they get to fight and they get to sit in the penalty box for 2-3 minutes. They get to play again. They go talk about, oh, that's the what he said, the aggression of the game. That's part of the game.
He said that's a part of the game. But it's the truth.
I said it is.
I mean, it's the absolute truth.
And I said, how many points you get for fighting in hockey?
Right. I mean,
he couldn't. All that bullshit. Fuck out of here. All this shit racist. Let a bunch of niggas be on that ice sliding around and busting motherfuckers in the mouth with that damn stick. Niggas is going to jail. Niggas is losing money. Ain't gonna be all this shit. Fuck out of here.
I mean, so what you pretty much saying, just because that sport is predominantly white, that's accepted? That's what you're saying?
Like I said, who in Aki has went to jail, got suspended, lost money over fighting. They go to the penalty box for 2 minutes.
I mean, let's be realistic, case. Niggas ain't never went to jail for fighting on the court in the NBA or in the NFL. They lose money and get suspended, but they ain't
lost
went to
big
jail.
money, lost not because they lose so much goddamn money. They wish they went to jail. All the money they lose.
Yeah, man, I be looking at some.
They lose millions.
I be looking at
Fines.
some of
If a nigga sit there and say, fuck you, ref, $50,000 fine. Ain't even put a hand on that motherfucker. Let that motherfucker on that goddamn ice slide around and sit there and check somebody in the face with that stick. They blow the whistle. Oh, you gonna sit in the penalty box.
And that's not necessarily true. And that's not necessarily true though, case. They don't hit each other with the sticks. They throw the gloves off and they throw them hands. They throw them hands.
Listen, what happens in the NBA when you throw hands?
You get suspended. Oh, you get suspended.
What happens in the NFL? You throw hands.
You're getting suspended and you getting ejected out of the game.
What happens in baseball? You throw hands.
You ejected out of the game, and you suspended probably 9 times out of 10.
So what about hockey? You go in the penalty box.
But that is a part of the sport, though, K's. Like
no. So fighting in a game is part of the sport.
No, I mean it's something that's accepted in that sport, I guess. It's been like
Why?
that forever, though.
Because it was always white folks. But guess what? Back in the day, when it was mostly white folks in baseball, and they them bench clearing brawls, no one got suspended. No one went nothing.
But we talking about a different day of time, bro. We talking about a different.
Nigga, no, we talking about the same shit. He goes, it's different day of time. It's the same fucking laws, same rule book. Ain't shit changed. All this different day of time. It's the same shit. Only thing different is the motherfucking clock and the goddamn calendar. It's the same shit going on. Sorry, it's different day. If it's a different day, different time, then why the same shit still happening?
I feel where you coming from, but I can't agree with that, Case. Like it has been a part of the sport. It has been a part of the sport, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay. How many points you get for fighting?
Listen, you just
how many points you get for fighting? The clock stops. It's not the clock keeps going. The clock stops. Everything.
Everybody get penalized. You sit your ass down. Fight.
Yeah, but why in baseball, football, basketball, other physical sports, it ain't the same thing where it's mostly
but you
niggas.
gotta look at
ain't no buts.
We already know what it is. They scared of niggas, Caves. They scared of niggas.
I don't see it. You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm only gonna talk about this money because y'all niggas.
No, I'm talking about they scared of niggas. But I'm talking about you know why though. But you know why you know why, Case? Because they're scared of niggas, bro. That's why those rules are implemented.
I ain't scared of nothing that breathes and bleeds the same way I do. Period.
But that's why they.
That's why they suspend niggas and take their money. You know, scared. Oh, they're gonna shut us off. You say these certain words. Oh, we can't get no advertisement. You say these certain things.
That's just like that bitch ass nigga.
My ass.
That's just like that bitch ass nigga, Damon John. Did you see what he did after he posted the minister's speech at DMX's funeral, but then he took it down.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why is everybody so scared of Farrakhan?
I have no clue.
Because he tells the black man to love himself, because he tells the black man to honor himself, he tells the black man that you a strong warrior, you the child of God, and don't let this motherfucker Amorite keep his fucking neck on your back and raise up your nation and pick up your brother. That's why they apologize. They see they see fucking Farrakhan, and excuse me, Mr. Fubu, the family requested the minister to be there to speak on behalf.
Yes, sir. And they shouldn't have mattered.
So
they didn't
if it's good enough for the fucking family, your black ass ain't got no reason to apologize to a motherfucking apologize who? You apologize to them fucking cutthroat rednecks you motherfucking serve? That's what you apologize to?
But this is a billionaire. That's the bad part about it.
No. You ain't heard the word I said. I said to the motherfuckers you serve. That billionaire shit don't mean nothing if you serving them niggas to get your billions.
True.
You serving them motherfuckers.
That is
Oprah Winfrey, bitch. You serve them motherfuckers get your money. You don't serve us. You ain't open shit for us in our communities. Your black ass went to Africa to open up some school out there for the girls. And we heard there was some shit going on with white folks up there dealing with them African chicks down there. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Then you get that bitch Gail to attack Kobe after he passes. Try to set up for the Willy Whoa, go bring up all kind of bullshit about this old nasty white bitch down there at that rehab place that was laid up with 5 other motherfuckers before she went to this nigga room. You ain't say nothing about how nasty that bitch was. You know what I'm saying?
No, or
see,
just
these sisters want to come in here and just tell. I had a homeboy that got mad at me because I was calling Okra and that girl all kind of bitches and shit. And Snoop Dogg, he a scared nigga too. He went apologize after he talked to that bitch because Susan Rice was like, oh, Snoop Dogg, you better know better. I told Susan Rice, listen, that same cracker that you gonna sick on me, don't think he gonna put a fucking bullet in the back of your head too when he done with your stinking ass, bitch.
Right.
Fuck out. I don't give a fuck that you're the head of the goddamn attorney general and all this shit, and now you back in the mix because this fucking old ass, decrepit ass motherfucker that came and walk up the goddamn flight of stairs to get on Air Force One without busting his ass. The fuck out of here.
And see,
the fuck out of here. I see the puppet masters, all the strings being pulled. Fuck out of here.
Bro, I see all of this shit being done, and it's
I
crazy.
laugh at this
and it's
shit,
crazy
man.
how quick that Farrakhan own people is quick to dismiss him all on behalf of what, bro? Like, advertisers and sponsors pulling away from you. Why did you give a shit about that?
Good. Guess what? Pull away advertising. You know why? The motherfuckers that buy your shit is the motherfuckers you talk about don't want to listen to the man. Guess what? We buy your shit. The white folks don't buy the shit the way niggas do. Niggas buy every goddamn thing. Niggas sit up here and pay 3 times their mouth for some shit they don't even fucking want to play with no more. Shit like that. Niggas just waste money.
Factual.
Get the fuck out of here.
Factual, man. But see,
white folks ain't got no money because they too busy stealing every goddamn thing. Oh, we talking about we the thieves. Motherfucker, you came over here and stole the damn land from us. So who the fucking crook? You call us lazy? Shit, you the one that had us go out there and do your work. I
always tell people this, man. The white motherfuckers, man. The white collar crime is a motherfucker, man. I don't think people understand what that is. Them white boys down on Wall Street is robbing niggas every day. Every goddamn day.
They got it from their ancestors when they started robbing nations, robbing cultures, robbing fucking artifacts, going to people's graves and desecrating the graves and putting them in museums on display and all this bullshit. You don't see nobody digging up Caesar ass and putting him on display. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to dig up Alexander the motherfucking Great, put his ass on display. None of them motherfuckers.
Nope. And guess what? We ain't steal none of their artifact or none of their history, bro.
Cause they ain't got none.
That's what I'm saying. That's
you
what a lot
ain't
of
got
people
no
say.
history.
That's a lot of people
and you
say
have no artifacts.
A lot of people say that those ancient Greek artifacts was all fakes. They say they were
I wouldn't
fakes.
doubt it.
I heard
a bunch of naked men and naked shit all over the place. But when you see brothers' artifacts, you see straight up warriors. You see niggas draped in robes and gold and imperial goddamn purple and shit.
He said imperial
royalty, nigga.
Imperial purple and shit.
Imperial purple, goddamn it.
Goddamn.
You don't know nothing about that shit.
Man, them
niggas ain't got no fucking no. Swag, nigga. I'm high, nigga. You gotta excuse me.
Can you hear me, Killer? Killer.
Ooh,
Killer.
Miami Spice is on point. Nigga.
Killer, can you hear me, bro? I don't think you can hear me, man. Every time this thing does this. Hold on 1 second, my brother. 1 second. Killer, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Killer? Case.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
I don't know what was going on, man. This other camera be bugging out and shit whenever I plug it
Nigga,
up, bro.
I don't know why you gotta have 2 cameras on yourself, knowing something gonna go wrong and this gonna happen. And you just continue to do it. You gotta have niggas look at you from 2 angles. I know.
Nah, it ain't nothing like that, bro.
It is, nigga.
I just like to fuck with my new camera, but it seemed like it goes out after a while. I don't know what it is. I gotta figure out what that is, but I ain't gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna just stick to the one screen and do my 1-2, and we gonna keep it moving and shit though. But yeah, man.
You be putting all the information we need to have in them other boxes, man. You just want all the shine, nigga. You just want the shine.
No, but see, when I put other screens up in these boxes and shit like that, bro, it's like really hard to see them. So that's why I don't do it.
That means you don't know what you're doing, man.
I know what the fuck I'm doing. We just gonna have to use another. I'm gonna have to use
nigga,
another
I done
platform.
showed you other niggas shits where niggas is popping. I'm like, yo, you just put yourself there. They got all the information right there. Like, fuck that. I don't see us nothing myself. Shit.
But yeah,
right, nigga.
But yeah, man. Pretty much like, you know, this shit that's going on is a lot of bullshit to me in my mind when I'm seeing all of it. And my main point that I'm trying to make about this whole racist thing, like we need to We need to quit using the word racism or racist so loosely and blaming it on shit because everything is not racially motivated. This brother speaking his mind, that's not racial motivation. Farrakhan, let's be honest about that. They try to say Farrakhan is a racist. When heck has Farrakhan ever said anything racist? Can anybody tell me anything that Farrakhan has said racist? Farrakhan teaches love, peace, respect, the empowerment of his people. Is no different than a Klansman at a fucking rally, you know what I mean, preaching the gospel to his minions.
Oh, no. It's a lot different than Klansmen.
Why you say that?
Them Klansmen don't be able to. Listen, I done heard Klansmen be, they're like, yeah, burn them niggas. I heard that. They said, we probably give all these niggas.
Yeah, man, but shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know what it is? These white folks get mad because, you know what I'm saying, the metaphors that the minister use, and they'll break up his shit. Like when he was talking about, you know, them Jews out there using the Jewism as a gutter religion, which is true. They was. But the also true is, you motherfuckers ain't the original Jews in the fucking first place. So we'll get that out the way immediately.
We had that conversation once before.
You know what I'm saying? Little gangbanging motherfucker orthodox and shit, man. Fuck out of here. Hey, y'all ain't nothing but gangbangers, man. So all the fuck y'all are gangbangers. Wearing little black suits, you know what I'm saying? Laying up with your sister and laying up with your aunt. But how I know? Because all you motherfuckers look alike. And guess what? Y'all even put that information on the birth certificate. Yeah. But wait a minute, ain't that your sister? Don't worry about that part. Oh, shit, excuse me. Yeah, that's how y'all get down. Y'all do a lot of that inbreeding shit. Because like I say, y'all like to keep the blood pure. That's how y'all do it.
Hey, man, that shit is disgusting, bro. I don't even want to think about
that. Shit is
like
factual, yo. You got to think about it, man. That's what it is, B. That's what they do. Think about the, what's that, the Rothschilds?
Yes, I know who the Rothschilds is.
Yeah, that's in-house bleeding. That's even in they autobiographies. They talk about how they had the cousin over there, they brothers. I'm doing that bitch come over here. I got a cousin over here about to bake that up and keep that shit in the family. Yeah, that's how they grew the wealth and shit, and that's why half the motherfuckers all fucked up in the head too.
But see, man,
that's what they do.
But see, with like all of this shit though. You know, like I say, far as like I feel like we coming into a world, bro, to whereas, you know, first of all, the internet is gonna rule everything because everybody's addicted to the fucking internet, and two, like we're like, listen, not everybody, but you know, we're gonna be forced to believe false realities, bro.
That's not true.
Why you say that? Because I mean, like they try to force a lot of false reality on us now. A reality on the
you just use the word try. Nowadays. You just use the word try.
They try. I mean, but they doing a damn good job.
If you got knowledge and so and stand in your square and don't accept all this bullshit, they trying to force you. Y'all motherfuckers bow down and accept this shit. Even you tell me, oh yo, chill the F. I'm like, man, fuck them faggots. I don't hear about that shit. Fuck them motherfuckers.
I just said chill with the F.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why? Because you scared how they gonna retaliate?
Even if you fuck up the money.
So what?
Even if you fuck
Listen,
up the money.
They ain't fucking up my money. I don't get no money for this shit. I get my money from somewhere else. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, but what if I was getting money from this?
Nigga, I told you how to get money somewhere else, nigga.
I'm doing that too. So
then you should worry about this. This is pennies compared to what I'm doing.
Nah, man.
Pennies.
Like
ain't nigga. This pennies what I do, yo.
But see,
pennies.
you gotta listen. This is the way to utilize. This platform is the way
to
utilize. You can utilize this platform to get an audience. That's the whole point, bro.
Listen, man. I can build an audience, and destroy an audience, and get another audience again. I ain't concerned about that. I really don't care, B. I do what I do, B. Listen, if I can't be real, then I don't need to be out there. Period. If I can't be who the fuck I am, then why even bother? I ain't one of these phony motherfuckers and smile.
Let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. When have I ever tried to censor you? Or tell you when?
I ain't say you censor me.
I ain't never tried to censor you. I ain't never tell you what not to say.
When to say. You just like, hey, he was like, hey, the F-balls. I'm like, yeah, I'll throw a few more of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, because your ass, we all know your ass is crazy, nigga. Like a motherfucker.
It's not crazy. I'm speaking this factual. I'm not saying anything outrageous. I'm saying straight up facts.
I got to get my pissed off meter and put that up there and shit though. But man, let's
straight up facts. I mean, if a motherfucker gonna tell a child, oh, you can choose if you're a boy or a girl, I'm like, motherfucker, yo, shut your bitch ass up and leave that little boy alone, man. Fuck wrong with you.
Yeah, I just say I ain't like
Cuss his
it.
ass out right there. You see people, oh, no, that man, child. If you see this motherfucker say some shit like, tell me I smack the shit out of his ass. That's what you fucking need. Motherfuckers need to be smacked the fuck up, yo. Straight up and down. Yo, remember Donnie Brasco?
Yes, sir.
Remember the part in the Japanese restaurant?
Yes, sir.
What happened when they was like, Donnie, take your shoes off? What did he say? He said, yo, you know who's I'm an orphan because of this motherfucker right here? What did Sonny say? He said, yo, shut the fuck up or I'll smack you. They say take Japanese there and beat his fucking ass. Like, listen, man. Oh, yo, you're not going to tell me some stupid shit. You're not going to come railroad me with some bullshit. Oh, this is our custody. Nigga, you in my house, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You in my house. You know what I'm saying? You going to try to impose your shit on me? What if I fuck you up? Well, that's it, yo. Niggas need to be smacked up and checked. Fuck that.
I definitely agree, man. That's just like this, man. You're not gonna come over to my house and get to rearrange and shit and tell me how to have shit in my house.
That little girl is really a little boy, and she needs to stand up when she goes to the urinal. What the fuck? Girl, just stand over it. Don't worry about it getting on your leg. Just stand it. Yo, man,
I feel like that discussion shouldn't even be had at a fucking school board meeting for middle school. This shouldn't even be a discussion.
And that's why parents should jump up and say, listen, you school board people keep talking that shit. I'm gonna come and smack the shit out of one of you motherfuckers. Keep it up. Oh, you can't. Nah, we gonna jump and start hooking motherfuckers.
He also made a point of saying this is the reason why parents are pulling their kids out of public school system. Period. Because of this shit, because of all this bullshit that they trying to force on the kids. Like, come on, you want these are kids. Let's be realistic. These are children, and you want to come up with a rule so they can identify as they instead of he or she. Like,
look, I'm gonna get even deeper than that. This is what I'm gonna tell all you motherfuckers right now. You see all these politicians, all these motherfuckers running the show. Yeah. Check this out. Back in the day, me and my homeboy sold dope to all these motherfuckers. Period. All these motherfuckers getting cracked the fuck up, sniffing fucking, blowing all kind of shit. You run a drug test on all the motherfucking politicians in office right now. In the 80s, all the niggas was getting fucking busy. Yeah. All the niggas getting skied the fuck up and blast out their fucking mind. And it was niggas that I know that was serving them motherfuckers, yo, on Wall Street, all the way to fucking Hawaii, all the way to bottom of Miami, all the way back up to fucking Seattle, all the way around this fucking globe. All the motherfucking politicians used to get sniff fucking coke, smoke shit, and drink all type of alcohol abuse and lay up with all types of motherfuckers. And these are the motherfuckers right now that's influencing the laws.
And these the motherfuckers that turn around and lock people up for the same shit that they indulge.
These are the motherfuckers influencing the laws. Oh no, they're not locking up people for that. Now they're trying to say because it's majority white people that it's a sickness, that it's an illness. They need to go to rehabilitation. When it was us, oh no, lock them niggas up as a crime. But now that all of a sudden there's this opium epidemic, you know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. Like I said, them politicians. Look at George Bush before that motherfucker ran for president. You know what he said? I haven't sniffed cocaine in 8 years. Yeah, because daddy was fucking president last time he sniffed.
That's just like, did you hear that Biden is trying to make menthol cigarettes and menthol cigars illegal? Did you hear that?
Who gives I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I was just making a point of how you absolutely right that a lot of these politicians are drug addicts and shit, but they turn around and make laws to lock people up for doing the same drugs that they indulge in. That's all I was saying.
Well, it's like this. I could have an 8-ball of crack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm more time
10, 15 years. If I get caught with 3-4 ounces of some powder, maybe 6-7 months.
Man. The times was,
just because I got some little crew with some baking soda on it or some cornstarch.
It was a discrepancy in time, bro. When it came down to crack and coke.
Listen. It's no discrepancy. It's in times. It's the same shit. It's just who's doing what, and we'll set the laws for them. Look at that cracker a few years ago in Stanford that raped that chick, damn near killed her, left her behind a garbage can. And when they found him guilty, the father go in front of the judge. Well, you know, this is the first time you should ruin his life. And the judge said time served, which was none. Fuck these crackers, yo. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. I can go on and on and on about so many cases, so much shit. And it's just like, But ain't no fucking buts, man. Yo, like I said, the water's there. You can stick your feet in it and talk about your feet ain't wet. Okay, whatever. So my foot is sitting in this motherfucking water, but it ain't wet. All right. This is the shit they want you to believe. They want you to believe your hand is in a fire, but it's not burning. Your shit don't burn like a motherfucker. They gonna make you believe your hand is not on fire. This is the shit they doing to you stupid motherfuckers. And lo and behold, one day y'all gonna actually believe, oh, that fire's not hot. And your whole shit gonna be burnt the fuck up. Because this motherfucker got you so blinded and so scared. Because if you say somebody trip, oh, they're gonna fire me. Oh, they're gonna do this and that to me, man. Fuck them, man. Smack shit out one of them motherfuckers, man. Tell motherfuckers stay the fuck about your way, man.
Yeah, man. You know,
that's why I like to talk about the money, man.
In this particular situation, like I said, and this was a white man that said this shit. I don't feel like that brother should have been fired. He shouldn't have been, man. He was just telling the truth about how he felt. You know what I mean?
Fire him.
You know what I mean? They fired him. He gone.
Fire him.
Whatever. You know, hopefully another school will hire this brother because, like, he has strong point of views and he's telling the truth. He doesn't have to accept it. But go ahead.
Not if that school is on the bullshit saying them faggots can go ahead and fight girls and take the advantage over women or young women trying to get athletic scholarships. No. I watched something last night on Fox where they had a couple of governors and they signed laws, said nah. And they would say, well, you know, the NCAA said, no, the governor of Florida said, I don't give a fuck what they say. We got other leagues. They ain't got to bring that shit knocking them. And they're standing on their square. They're like, yo, we're not going to be ran over and bullied by this bullshit. You're not going to tell me a grown-ass man that can stand up a piss, go tell me he a bitch, go out here and fight some goddamn girl.
Right.
Just so he can get a damn scholarship. And kiss my ass.
Exactly, and I feel like it's robbing women's sports, bro. Women's athletic is robbing. It's robbing from that.
That's exactly what it's doing. These women grew up and trained, and they want to compete against their own peers. And be the best. This bitch ass nigga, because he can't fucking deal with his niggas. He got to up here and say, "Oh, I'm a bitch now, so I identify as a bitch. I sit down when I pee." What the fuck you mean? I have to go over there with the women because I'm a bitch now. This is what they're doing. Well, okay, well, we have to do fairy. I mean, he is a transgender. No, he a bitch ass nigga. Stop this trans shit. Ain't no trans nothing. He a bitch ass nigga. He a faggot or he a bitch ass nigga. Ain't this trans shit. Trans nothing, motherfucker. Translate this. He ain't shit. He ain't never been shit. And he ain't gonna be shit. And you know what I'm saying? And bitch ass nigga. Let them women have let the women have them time. These women have fought and fight to get they spot in the spotlight and shine. You got the other chick from the soccer team. She's been fighting to get equal pay. And I feel on that. Yo, y'all getting the revenue and drawing that revenue. Damn right, y'all supposed to eat off that plate. That's y'all plate. Y'all sitting out. If they like, yo, we get more ratings than the men over here, this plate of food is ours, and that's right. The women supposed to eat off that plate of food. If that plate is a bigger plate than the men, then the women supposed to get that money. That's their money. That's their right. They earned that. But here these bitch ass niggas, oh, we ain't getting that kind of guap. Well, I'm gonna put this shit up. I'm gonna give me some homo shots, and I'm gonna run out here and get the fuck out of here. You a bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here, faggot ass nigga. Fuck out of here. I ain't biting my tongue for these motherfuckers. Fuck, what they gonna do? Get mad at me? Get fucking mad.
And you know what?
Fuck out of here.
A lot of people, on Umar's ass about some shit. But Umar Johnson was on the Breakfast Club and he had this discussion. He said, and this is what he told. He said, Joe Biden, you got to do more for black people. It's amazing that the first thing or first legislation that you signed in was for transgender right or trans rights. Or think about what happened, or think about, listen, or the laws that's been put into place for Asian Americans right off the bat, and they only been through a year shit. We have been through 500 years of shit, though, bro.
Literally. They just ain't been going through nothing. Fuck, they been going through.
But they got laws implemented for them. These transgenders have laws implemented for them. But listen,
go back to the Constitution. Go back to their Constitution. They have a nation.
Let me make a point, but this is what you niggas went out and voted for. I always say that, and niggas be like, well, why you always say that? I'm like, because it's the truth. Y'all need to start paying attention to what some of these politicians stand for and what, bro, they don't represent you. That's the whole thing. If y'all want to play the political game, you got to get somebody that's going to represent you. That's somebody that you have to mold from your own cloth.
Huh? These niggas is brainwashed, yo.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to pay attention to this shit because, like I said, all of y'all lined up and voted, and the first people who get some signed in the law for them is transgenders, or transgender laws get put into place before laws for niggas get put into place. Like, that's ridiculous.
No, the laws for niggas is in place.
Come on, man.
The laws for niggas is already in place. What are you talking about?
Now my boy Marvin Odom makes a good point. He say they don't believe in women's sports or value it, so they want to change it, which is fucked up. And I completely agree with you, man. I do think women's sports is really, really undervalued. The WNBA players, those women is grossly underpaid.
Well, I mean, no one watches them, so.
But why? Don't nobody want to watch women's basketball?
Well, I mean, you gonna force somebody to watch something they don't want to see?
So I'm assuming that they're coming up with this whole idea that, well, maybe we should make it a little bit interesting.
Well, hold up.
Why do we?
I said, the women in soccer making that money, and they outdoing the men. So now I just said it. I said, yo, they getting a bigger plate. They need to eat off that plate. That's their plate. They prepared it. They need to eat off it. Plain and simple.
No, I'm just saying, do you think it's this whole, because like I say, how can I say this, bro? I'm no conspiracy theorist at all. But do you think they're trying to make it a little interesting by allowing transgenders into these sports? Because it is polarizing to see a he-she competing in a track meet with women. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's polarizing because people was looking like, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying?
I don't want to see that shit.
I don't either.
I want to see cheating.
I don't want to see it either.
So you say, I just go ahead and just watch cheating then. I should just go ahead and say, okay.
No, I'm saying, this is my theory behind it, because why are y'all letting these men compete in women's sports?
Because people like to see cheaters. They want to see cheating.
That's my point exactly. It's just like when we was talking about baseball the other day. Baseball was way more interesting when motherfuckers was juicing. It was way more interesting. I don't care when the motherfuckers was on PEDs.
Boring,
no, bro, it is boring as fuck. But baseball, I'm talking about it was way more interesting at one point in time because
there was nothing interesting about that
usage,
shit,
bro. It's the truth. That's a fact.
Man.
You can look that up right now. That baseball used to be the #1 sport in America.
Yeah, it did. But I'm just saying it's boring. I mean, I like good pitchers and anything, but it's a boring sport.
You got a good pitcher. You gotta have patience. You can go. It's 5 or 6 innings without nobody hitting a base.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like if no one hits that ball, it's like it's nothing going on. You just watch the pitching go.
It was more interesting back then. We had Mark McGwire, Mike Piazza, and all of those dudes smashing home runs out the fucking park and shit, bro. Because they was all juicing. It was more interesting, and it's the same shit with women's sports. Like, here is a man and competing amongst women. Of course, he's gonna break records. Because think about this. I always say this, man. Men are physically, mentally sharper than women, man. No matter what y'all like, what y'all say, man. What y'all say, man. But let's move on, because I don't want to keep talking about that shit. You know what I mean? I just, I wanted to ask that question. Do y'all feel like they was wrong for firing this teacher for stating his opinion about not wanting to force this ideology or this false narrative on the kids? They fired him. He out of here.
Fire his ass. He said he don't stand for that faggot shit. They said fire his ass. We mean he don't stand for this faggot shit. Fire his ass.
And real briefly, I want to give everybody an update in the Mo3 case. A second killer was arrested in the Mo3 incident, and come to find out, it was exactly what I thought it was. He was sleeping with the ops baby mama. It kind of looked like she set him up. They're trying to say she's a witness. But the dude who initially ran him down on the freeway, his cell phone was pinged outside of Mo3's condo and outside of the young lady's house. They sat outside the whole night waiting on this brother to come out of the house. And he didn't come out because this is what happened, and this is what I got from looking into the situation. That morning that Mo3 was killed, the baby father was trying to get the kids out of the house. He was trying to all of a sudden take them to breakfast, and the baby mama stated that he hadn't been in contact with her for 4 months and hadn't been doing shit for the kids. So all of a sudden this day that Mo3 ended up dead, you unblock her phone number and you calling the son over there in the house. And then, 30 minutes later, after the brother leave your house, he ended up shot dead on the freeway. Your baby father was in contact with the shooter the whole day, and their cell phones was pinged in the location. See, this is why I say y'all niggas got to quit being so tender dick, man. Y'all got to, you know what I mean? Like, y'all got to quit being tender dick niggas, man.
That's fucked up.
What Scarface always say, nigga always sleeping.
Went from talking about these fucking little Fosse boys, now you talking about Tinder shit. Oh God, man.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, the nigga died. I mean, and it's hard to say, man, because in that situation, I'm sitting here trying to say, I'm trying to put two and two together. Did this bitch set this nigga up? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, you know, you have problems with niggas in this neighborhood. You fucking with this nigga baby mama. You posting pictures of his kids on Facebook. Niggas can't handle that shit. And you famous? Oh man, that nigga was hypnotized by hate, my nigga. He was hypnotized by hate. He called that nigga, like, I still believe it was a hit.
One nigga hypnotized by hate, the other nigga pussy whoop.
Man, cause what is you over here? My man, what is you doing? And then they showed this nigga had this badass broad, and I looked at the other bitches. I'm like, so you playing this bitch to go spend the night at this ratchet ass broad house, and you end up getting killed. And you supposed to be in California. This is what he done told his broad. But I mean, teachers on, you feel what I mean? And that situation is all around tragic. You feel what I mean? And y'all niggas out here really killing and dying for pussy. That's some simp ass shit, my nigga. Straight up, it is, man. Like, I don't know what to say, man. You know, like, you mad at a nigga. Like, first of all, if you ain't with your baby mama, it's a lot of niggas out here that got this problem. If you ain't with your baby mama, you ain't in control of what that bitch do. You ain't. And you shouldn't even be worried about what the fuck she doing with another nigga. Now, when your kids get involved, that's a different story. Now, the pictures, don't be posting pictures of my kids, bro. Like, I ain't with all that shit. You trying to be funny and shit now. But in the long run, man, all of this shit is ridiculous. Like I said, these are young black millionaires shooting and killing each other over nothing. It's absolutely ridiculous. I want to talk about this brother in Philadelphia named Amin Hurst. I don't know if you heard of him before, Case. This was just recently. This young brother, 16 years old. I'm going to pull up his picture so everybody can check out his picture. And y'all can look at the face of a baby, and I'm going to tell you what this baby did. Because a lot of y'all be like, oh, these kids, they babies and shit. Let me tell you something, man. These little niggas is monsters. They're demons. They have no fucking, they have no morals. They have no regard for human life. You remember a couple weeks ago, Case, I talked about a story about a brother who had just got out of prison. Well, he just got out of jail, just got bonded out of jail, and these niggas rolled up and killed this nigga at the gates of the jail.
Damn.
At the gates of the jail. But what was even more fucked up about it, it was the wrong brother. It was a mistaken identity. Now
they popped the wrong nigga.
Popped the wrong nigga. Now I'm about to tell y'all some of the shit that this brother was involved in. This is a kid, bro. This is a kid, man. I'm going to this picture of him because I want y'all to see a child. Philadelphia. This little brother right here. Y'all see him? Responsible for 4 bodies. I believe it's more than that. He's a hitman.
How old is he?
He's 16 years old.
That's about right. I mean, I knew cats younger than that was hitman.
16 years old. Now, I'm gonna play a video of him. He killed a comedian.
Where he from?
He from Philadelphia. Philly.
Okay.
He killed a comedian in Philadelphia that used to get online and he would be trolling niggas and shit. They showed the video of this nigga pretty much chasing his brother down, stalking him. And this dumbass, I don't know what he was thinking. He pulled out of his phone. This is a comedian. I forget his name. I'm going to pull up all the information and let y'all see it.
I'll tell you one thing. Just looking in his eyes, though, that nigga he is a stone cold killer, but that nigga got
stone cold killer.
Fear.
Stone
that nigga
cold.
I'm looking. This nigga has no
Let me give you the details of the crimes this brother committed. The comedian dude, I'm gonna show y'all the video of him chasing this brother down. He shoots this brother. This would trip me out what y'all said. The brother pulled out his cell phone like we live like that nigga clapped him. Still shot him 15 times in the chest and the head. Unloaded the clip and casually jogged away. And they got him on cameras doing this. Second homicide. He shoot the brother at the prison gates. That was a mistaken identity. Third time he shot, I believe it was 3 people in the parking lot, shot both of them 8 times apiece. And it was one other person that was shot, and he actually survived the shooting from this young brother. But how the police picked him up and apprehended him, they said this was one of the most clever criminals that they ran into because he eluded them for so long. They said he wouldn't stay in one spot and all that other shit, and they ended up catching him. And they caught him with a weapon that was actually tied into all the murders. That's how they put everything on him. So now the bigger discussion is, do y'all think that this brother, this was the only time, these are the only murders that this brother got underneath his belt? Because clearly this was some hitman type shit. Clearly he was a crash dummy for some of these older niggas, if you want to hear my personal opinion about that. Killer.
I'm just saying, man, I was growing up. I grew up with a nigga named, he dead now, his name was Jermaine Smith. Yo, when we was growing up, I mean, I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 years old. We used to call him Too Bad. That's how bad he was, yo. This nigga terrorized Brooklyn on some, there's too bad, you know what I mean? That's what he was. Yo,
but
I just know niggas. My other cousin, I had a cousin. Well, I got a cousin that's doing life plus 120 something years, and he's not even 30 yet. GD out there shooting at niggas in a church's chicken with a Uzi, fucked around and shot everybody except who he was shooting at and shit. You know what I'm saying? Killed a couple of people that was online. Old graph, you know.
All right, y'all.
He a hitman. My other cousin Wayne, that nigga up under the prison. That nigga, I don't know how many bodies that nigga had before they caught his ass. Vice Lord Chief, you know.
Okay, let me show you the video of how this brother was operating and how he was doing shit. Viewer description. Well, no, it doesn't show nobody getting shot or anything like that. It actually beeps. So, case like really pay attention. I want you to show you how much this brother didn't give a fuck and what he was doing, because they got him on camera doing some of these, catching these bodies and shit. But here we go right here. This is the video of 16-year-old Amin Hurst killing comedian. I forget his name. I'll figure it out here in a minute. But you see, watch how far away this brother is.
2020 Christmas Eve murder of Wu Biddy, a
Wu Biddy,
20-year-old Philly comedian who was gunned down on Instagram Live. This video alone did over 1 million views and gained so much attention because of the simple fact that one of the last things Wu Biddy did before being shot was pull out his phone, recording the man about to kill him.
Come here, he was calling for him. Yo, come here, nigga.
The panic
cleared off his
voice,
dude,
and 6 shots can be heard before the video cuts out.
What's up, go ahead, bro. Bro, go ahead, lock.
Wu Biddy was estimated to have been shot a total of 15
like he's
times,
running now.
suffering gunshot wounds to the chest and head.
That nigga was running there.
Now listen, to the surveillance video and listen to how many times he shot this brother. Listen, they saw him running past.
A second murder took place March 18th at 1 a.m. 20-year-old.
Now, did you see that?
A second murder took place.
Yeah, you see this shit?
He let that whole clip out.
And left on this young brother. But see, this is the thing that I'm talking about. That was a hit, bro. You see the way he chased him down and how far he chased dude.
When he started running, though.
Yeah, but he should have been started running when he seen this nigga just running from behind him. But why he turn around and pull his phone out and say we live?
Shit.
Like, what was that supposed to do? I didn't get that. But see, the bigger question is,
niggas be doing it for the gram, nigga. They did it for the gram, nigga.
Let me tell you something. The bigger question with this is, bro, this is a misled young brother. I don't care what you say. This is the classic case of some crash dummy shit of niggas sending this brother to go do something. Think about it, man.
How you know somebody sent him though? He might have he might got his own business going on in the streets, yo. I know, nigga, I know niggas that was 13, let me ask you this:
the way he just did that, bro. Do you think he only got 4 bodies?
I'm not saying that. I don't know, but I'm just saying I know niggas that was 13, 14 years old was running sets, and had niggas that was grown that was taking orders from them. The little niggas was running this fucking set because the little nigga put in so much work and was straight up had the knowledge. The niggas respected his gangster. That's a different world, man. That brother might have been working on his own. You don't know. Did he say he clicked up? Did he have any affiliations with anybody?
About the viciousness. This brother, when he come to get you, he killing you.
Listen.
He getting rid of. He making sure the job is finished. That's my point. Go ahead.
Listen. The nigga is putting in the work the way the work supposed to be put in. He going out there, you know what I'm saying, and handling his business. You can't be mad at the nigga when he out there gonna put in his work and he doing the way he supposed to do it.
I don't know, man.
Shit.
No, this is what the police are saying, that this brother is a hitman. That's
Might
what they're
be,
saying.
but
He's a hitman. But see, and this is my thing that I'm saying, man. It's easy, right? Think about this. This little brother life is gone, and his life is completely over with. Over.
We gotta understand. We talking about white police will say anything about a black man, just like when motherfucking Columbine or any of the motherfucking high schools get shot up. You know, oh, he's in trouble. He was bullied, all of that. But this nigga, cause he just smoked a few niggas as a hitman. But why this motherfucker, when he went and shot the whole goddamn high school, why he ain't no motherfucking hitman? Hell, he planned it. He knew he was gonna come to school, have all these burners. He knew he was gonna. You see exit doors, lock the chain, all this shit. Niggas can't get the fuck out. But is something mentally wrong with him? Nah, he a hitman too.
Nah, this brother.
You see that? That's what he crackers. No, I'm just saying. These crackers always change the narrative when it's us. You know what I'm saying? But when them killing everybody in sight, oh, it's mental things. Well, his parents did this and that, or maybe it was drugs. But as soon as a nigga do something, nigga got a title, official title. Oh, he got contracts. We all trying to find out right now, was it the Gambino crime family or was it BMF? Some old work from BMF had it back in the day, outstanding contracts.
Guys, listen to what I'm saying real quick. That type of shit right there that we just witnessed is the reason why these motherfuckers think that they can get away with the shit that they doing, or they justified in the treatment of us because of that type of shit right there that we just seen. That was another young brother hunting another young brother down and killing him broad daylight
let's not get it twisted.
On the street for the world
These Klansmen do it to one another. They just don't show it us on videotape.
They do, but I'm talking about my own. And
ain't no fucking different.
I'm talking about my
ain't
own
no different.
and my kind right now. The hell with the Klansmen.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you act like we the only ones that do it to each other. They ain't fucking true.
I'm not acting like we the only ones that do it to each other. I'm making a point of this is the reason why they feel like they justified in how they treat us, bro.
No, that's not the reason.
Because of that type of shit right there.
No, that ain't the reason.
I'm talking about that type of behavior right there, bro. That's savage behavior.
That ain't the reason.
That's savage behavior, bro. Go ahead.
That's what they taught us, but that ain't the fucking reason. It's in the U.S. Constitution the reason why they do the shit they do.
That's the wrong way to teach somebody to be a savage like that, to go kill another young brother like that, to go kill his own like that in cold blood.
But what was the reason?
I don't know what the fuck the reason was, but
it might have been some beef.
Whatever reason it was,
might have been some beef.
Let me tell you this, bro. It wasn't a reason for you to go hunt your own down and go kill him. Fuck that beef shit.
Wait a minute. Did you not to say any? But not to put any names out there. Didn't you tell me you knew some young brothers that got shot all of a sudden for no damn reason that night?
No, it was a brother.
And we still can't.
It was a mistaken identity.
I'm talking about. No, I ain't talking about no murders. I'm talking about some shit that me and you know about and you told me about. I ain't gonna put no names out there, but somebody, a group of motherfuckers, young people that you know, and you told me somebody got shot and nobody know why the fuck they got shot.
Yeah,
you probably
then. Never will know.
Exactly. So you don't know what little nigga business. Little niggas be having little nigga business, and they just on some Grand Theft Auto shit to handle their disputes these days.
Yeah, and I understand, and that's the wrong way.
You know what I'm saying,
dispute, bro? That's not.
I ain't saying that, right. But don't think these little motherfucking Ambrites. Don't think these little Ambrites ain't doing the same shit.
It don't make it right. Listen, let me tell you something, man. This is a 16-year-old child, bro. They got his whole life ahead of him, bro, and it's completely wasted down the fucking drain. We don't know what this young brother could have been, but instead he was raised to be a killer. That is an issue. You don't feel like that's an issue?
But who raised them? We're all raised to be killers.
That's a waste of time. I wasn't raised to be no killer. I wasn't raised to be no killer. I wasn't raised to be no killer.
America, man. We're all raised to be killers, man. You don't see what goes on every day. You don't read the laws. You don't read the history of this country.
That's if you let it get the best of you. That's if you let it get the best of you.
I didn't say nothing about getting the best of me. I just said what we're raised to do. We're raised to be capitalists, and we're raised to be killers.
True.
Period.
Bro, I wasn't raised to be no killer. I'm not raising my children to be killers.
Because you're not a police officer.
You understand what I'm saying? But this situation right there,
he's a police officer. You'd be raised to be a killer.
That was the biggest point that I was trying to make. Instead of that brother being raised to be something else, he could have been something special to the world. He was brought up to be a stone cold killer with no remorse. The bruh has no regard for human life whatsoever. And to
so some little white boys that go to them high schools and shoot up their whole high school.
No, they don't. And they right. They in the same fucking boat. But I'm talking about my kind
not according to the white media.
I don't want to compare.
Not according to the white media.
I don't want to compare the two. I don't want to compare.
I'm gonna compare this shit. It's all the same to me. I'm gonna compare all this bullshit.
I don't want to compare the two because
them white crack ass cops could call him a hitman without any facts being known if there was a contract out on anybody. Because that's what a hitman is. Someone that has a contract out on them. But when these little motherfucking white boys get up early in the morning, go shoot up their whole fucking high school.
You're absolutely right.
He has mental problems.
You absolutely right, bro. I'm not refuting that, but I'm talking about this shit right here, bro. This, like I say, man, this little brother could have been anything in the fucking world, but he was raised up to be a killer. That does not make anything right, bro. I'm just talking about with my kind and how we got to move away from that situation. How these young brothers out here, they just don't have no regard for human life, period. Yeah. That right there.
None of us do.
And then how can, and this the main thing, how can anybody say a black life fucking matter when you see niggas hunting down niggas doing this type of shit?
I see white folks hunting down white folks doing that type of shit.
Yeah, they
too,
do,
though.
but you don't see white folks out here trying to fight for injustices and all that other shit because this shit don't happen to them.
Oh no, they are fighting for injustice. You ain't see them run up in the
about being a minority, about becoming a minority.
You didn't see them run up in their capital January 6th. That was for injustice. They was cheated out there on election. What are you talking about? You don't watch what they really do? Come on, man. Just like the politicians said, it was their constitutional right to do that. Come on, man. Y'all gotta understand what's going on.
I'm just saying to my people, we got to do a better job of raising our kids. We got to do a better job of paying attention to our fucking kids. We cannot sit here and say that our life fucking matter when our lives don't matter to our own kind. That's my point that I'm trying to make. That right there is a prime example that a black life or his brother life ain't mean shit to him. Probably the couple thousand that a nigga done gave him to do the fucking shit. Period. That's just my personal opinion with that whole situation.
I'm gonna put it on the table, nigga.
You can't say that because it's over and over. Like we seen it in Chicago. We seen it in California in the early 90s. Niggas slaughtering each other.
I ain't no black life, nigga. I ain't no black life. My skin complexion ain't black. I'm brown, nigga.
But I'm talking about your kind. I'm talking about your kind. The indigenous people of this land, bro.
Yeah.
Your kind. People who look like you.
Political talk, man.
It ain't political talk. This real.
No, when you say black people, it's political talk, man.
I'm talking about people who look like me and you. People who look like me and you.
The natives of the true natives of this land.
Yeah, the true natives of this land.
And we're still being invaded by these fucking Commodores.
Yes, we are. I'm not justifying
used to call them the Crusaders and some shit.
I'm not justifying nothing that these people fucking do to us. I'm just saying this type of shit right here, bro. It proves they fucking point. This nigga moves like a savage. This nigga is the definition of a savage. I don't care what you say. He hunting down brothers and he killing them. People who look just like him. But like I say, another person life that look like me and you supposed to matter? Somebody else supposed to believe that. No, somebody else, some other people from the outside looking in supposed to believe that after they see some shit like this. Or after they hear about the stories about all of these fucking famous stick-up kids back up in the early 90s killing and robbing niggas. All niggas.
Wait a minute. You have famous white folks back in the day, Jesse James, Billy the Kid,
the Mafia,
Butch Cassidy.
We can talk about the Mafia.
We can name all kinds of motherfuckers. This ain't nothing
all of that
new.
Shit was fucked up, but I'm talking about with our people. The hell with any other race right now. I'm talking about with our people.
We see which one is our people or the human race. I get sidetracked sometimes because the bottom line is we're all human beings.
Let's just say human race because let's be realistic. Well, let's not talk about that. All of this shit is fucked up and wrong. But I'm talking about our people, the shit we march for, the shit that we fight for, the shit that people go out here and
I don't march for none of this shit.
I don't either. I don't either. But I'm talking about people who go out and do this shit for certain things. And
they
then you turn around
fools.
and you see shit like this out of a child, a product of the environment that was raised to be a killer, instead of raised to be a doctor, instead of raised to be a lawyer, instead of raised to be an entrepreneur. He was raised to be a killer. You don't see a problem with that. You don't see how
a doctor's a killer.
You don't see how
traumatized and a lawyer's a killer.
The neighborhood is, and to the kids, this is what we producing with our kids. Where did we go wrong with that? Where did we fall short? Where did we fall short?
Why you keep using we, nigga? Unless we French. Fuck you mean we?
We French.
Fuck out of here. I don't know that nigga.
Your kid grown, but I'm just saying.
He ain't go through that shit. He grew up in Chicago.
I'm making a point.
That nigga a graduate, you know what I'm saying? Of college.
I'm making a point. You did a damn good job with your son. You told your son the truth. You showed your son the rope.
He knew I was a straight nigga. He just say this, right? When he was in college, he called me one day. He saw an episode of Gangland, and he saw the one with the L Rookers. He was like, "Didn't I beat that guy?" I was like, "Yeah." Yeah, what I said, I told you.
Think about how many young niggas out here that ain't got no nigga like you in their life, or they ain't got their father in their life.
I'm not gonna say that, man. Because
think about how many niggas that don't have the leadership that you had.
Yo, man, you have to use your own common sense to know if you're gonna be directed the right way or not, no matter who it is. Because even your own peoples, I know people that unfortunately set their kids out the wrong way, intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Gave them a package. Here, put them in the business.
Right, or it's just like gang culture.
Do that. Run this over here.
Like California gang culture. A lot of those brothers
Chicago
was born
gang
into that
culture.
Shit. A lot of brothers was born into that shit.
Nigga, you born GD, you GD. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be like, yo, my motherfucking father, he folks. My mom, she a goddamn stone.
And that go back to
I know niggas say, I'm a damn Cobra. I'm Mickey Cobra. Like, what the fuck?
And go back to our point. And that go back to a point that I make about, like, you know, why is everything that's not cool in our culture? Like seriously.
No, I you know what? That's stupid, motherfuckers. Because let me tell you something. I knew some of the roughest motherfuckers I knew, the most diabolical I knew, was some of the smartest motherfuckers you would ever meet in school.
Oh, some of the most evil people I've ever met.
A's on it. But them niggas, them niggas will wreak havoc. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the smartest people I know on God's
yeah, so that's just the goofies. That's just the goofies following the goofies because they can't even think halfway the way that grimy motherfucker thinks. And that's why they all follow up under him and be scared to death. And whatever he say go, he can just mislead them any type of way because he do that to keep them dumbified. Just keep them dumbed down so they stay in their fucking position.
They stay underneath him. They stay underneath him.
Yeah, and if he needs something done, dumb motherfuckers do it. But that's a dumb motherfucking choice to being a follower instead of a leader.
True. But what
you know what I'm saying? It's easy to lead.
Think about this. We all as youngsters had an older nigga that we looked up to in the neighborhood, whether it be an uncle or somebody. We all had a nigga that we looked up to, bro. Now, I swear, the outcome of some of these younger brothers that looked up to these brothers determined if the older nigga was a piece of shit or not. Because I had older niggas that was in my ear like, man, shit, keep doing this, man. Go get your money this way. Do this and do this because they was teaching me. They learned from their mistakes and they was just teaching me not to make the same mistakes. Those were real OGs, bro.
I have to knock you down on that. You know why?
Why say that?
Back in the day, and I ain't gonna say the location because I don't want to use people's names, but in a certain spot in Jersey, like the number one nigga, I'm talking about the coolest nigga, had all the bitches, you know, star ball player, you know what I'm saying? Not a star ball player, but you know what I'm saying, ran the floor, maybe the number 2, the number 3 dude on the team, which is just as good as the star. You want to start in 5, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? And what happened? Like the nigga got strung out. Now, and we all seen this. Did we follow his path? And what's so fucked up is this was my man. And one time, he gave me a big ass dookie for $50. The nigga was on the quest. That rope was big and dookie. I was like, oh word. I went back to Brooklyn. That shit, nigga, like, what the fuck is it? Yeah, nigga. And I gave it to my cousin because he was DJ for Latifah. I was like, yo, you take this shit. You on tour, nigga. I don't need this big ass dookie in the hood. I took his little gold chain. But that shit was big. I'm talking about one of them big slick Rick dookies and shit. Cause the nigga was fiended out. But he was the cool. But niggas ain't. Yo, you have to use your own mind, man. Like I said, you have to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. You have to stand for something. That's why I stand on my square about my shit. Cause I ain't gonna fall for anything. And you have to motherfucker develop your mind, man, not to be fooled and tricked by shit. You have to look your own common sense. Like I said, these white folks will tell you, put your foot in the water and have you believe your foot ain't wet. And you sit there and believe it. Just because they said so.
Oh, it's
just this motherfucker says so.
It's just like the media, bro. They do that every goddamn day. We see something on TV and then
but
turn
they
around
do
and
it
tell you that we ain't seen that.
They do it to our people. They do it to us the most. Anytime something happened to us, all of a sudden we're on trial. This man a couple of weeks ago with his trial, he in the grave, but in court they had him on trial. How he in the grave and on trial? How the fuck? They always do that to us. Anytime something go down with us, we're on trial. We ain't had nothing. Look at that young brother down there in Texas when that bitch went in his crib and blew his brains out to my she in the wrong spot. That man with his own house, they still try to put him on trial. It was rumors about, oh, him and the bitch was dating. Oh, there was some weed inside. Oh, all kind of bullshit. No, this was a religious man from the Caribbeans who was well educated. Dealing, you know what I'm saying? With the rest of office people was shocked. Like, what? Like they couldn't believe it. Like, what the? Like it threw them into the Twilight Zone. For real. Think about it. Think about them white folks that worked with him, that grew up with him, that knew knew everything about him, and the next day they hear he was murdered in his own apartment. Shocked, like what? And they're like, that's the Twilight Zone. Like, they can't. It's like why? And then this bitch talking about she thought she was in her crib and all this and that. She told him to get out. And his apartment was black. This big black. What the fuck? This bitch scrambling. She panicking on what the fuck to say. And then in court, what the fuck? I never seen this shit in the court. The black bitch Belle, she over here brushing the bitch hair. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This bitch is on a murder trial. And then the judge, after the bitch passed sentence, the judge get up the damn stand, gave her and a hug, and hugged the bitch. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now wasn't
Twilight Zone.
Wasn't that a Haitian,
Twilight Zone,
wasn't that a Haitian immigrant that she killed?
No, he was from the Caribbean, St. Vincent, St. Louis. He wasn't Haitian.
Thomas,
he was
St. Thomas.
St. Lucia's, one of them islands outside the U.S. territory. One of them islands, St. Luke. What? He wasn't Haitian. I know it wasn't Haitian, wasn't Jamaican. One of them little islands, but the point is, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker bitch is on trial for murder. And the judge, they find the bitch guilty, and the judge gets off the bench, give the bitch a Bible and a hug. And I'm sitting here like, this ain't for real. Because when OJ was found innocent, I ain't seen nobody give him a motherfucking hug and say sorry for accusing you. Nah, these white motherfuckers this day said that nigga guilty. Fuck out of here.
Nah, hell no, man. Nigga
to
guilty,
this day,
nigga guilty, he get his
how's he guilty?
He going down the road, bro.
Nah, OJ was not guilty.
No, he wasn't. No, OJ wasn't. But I'm talking about.
But them white folks kept saying he was. They didn't respect their own law. Oh, he's guilty. I don't know what they were talking about.
I heard this, man. Somebody tried to make an example of the Derek Chauvin case versus the O.J. Simpson case. They said the reason why O.J. wasn't convicted was because the Rodney King riots and all the money they had to pay out and shit, and they knew the city was gonna burn again if they found O.J. Guilty. And they said the same thing. They said pretty much they said Derek Chauvin, the conviction to him was pressured by media and it was a political thing. Because they didn't
I need to stop you. You can ask your grandma. You can go downstairs and ask your grandma right now.
Go ahead, bro.
If they'd have found OJ guilty, niggas was not gonna tear up LA over OJ. That wasn't gonna happen.
I don't think they was.
Listen,
but I'm talking about
you can go ask your grandmother. Niggas ain't tearing up no.
My nigga.
Like I said, here come another devil. You can't compare motherfucking oranges from apples and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah. Damn. This shit good.
Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, I see you over there choking on your motherfucking life, yo. I'm over here smoking some shit too.
But yeah, man. That was,
but that whole shit is like I said, if y'all don't see the basics, like I said, once you read the U.S. Constitution and understand what the wording say when they talk, how they speak of us, then you'll understand everything else is like, man, fuck these people. Y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do. Just stay the fuck up out my way. I ain't participating in none of your drama. That's why to this day, I do not sit on a jury. Because once I get in that pool and they ask me them questions, will you be fair? I tell them crackers in their face. I don't believe in none of this bullshit, all this slave tribunal shit. I ain't got to do jurisdiction over none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. Ain't none of my business. But I need to get the fuck up out of here immediately. Or y'all gonna deal with the consequences of me sitting on that jury and y'all sitting there breaking a sweat because I'm just sitting there smiling, smirking like a motherfucker.
Now,
and I got all, that motherfucking shit gonna be turned upside down with me sitting there because I'm gonna live off the state all year. They be like, what the fuck? They still a liberation? Man, I'm ordering from the state. I'm chilling, hotel, everything. Yeah, or wherever, however it go down, I'm gonna make sure we gonna max this shit out. I gotta be up in there wasting my time. That little $5 a day, fuck that. And I'm gonna come in there high every day. I'm gonna make sure I get some of the most loudest shit I can find. So I can blow up that motherfucking courtroom, just sitting there with that roach in my pocket, like you Lux, you left out that hotel and funk that motherfucker up.
Oh yeah, them motherfuckers was on my ass too. I told you.
Could you imagine me sitting in that jury pool and had that funk in my pocket and it's just seeping, and the judge like, God damn, what the fuck? You just sitting there stinking, like, yeah, and you high? And you like, oh, that shit in my pocket just marinating all through the courtroom. They put you the fuck out. This nigga got the fuck up out of here. Be a beautiful thing though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, bro. Now, we talked about Mr. Andrew Brown Jr. the other day. Have you been keeping up with that case? What's been going down? Okay.
What was that?
That's the brother. That was the brother in North Carolina that got shot by the police. They
yeah. Hey, you gotta wait. Hey, gotta follow the law. North Carolina law say 45 days. They gotta sit there and figure out a way they can digitally off the tape. So let them do what they do.
It's absolutely disgraceful the type of games
they
play when it come down to niggas, bro. It do the games they play and the new shit that they come up. You know, this motherfucker say that no attorney from that jurisdiction, if it's not an attorney that's from that jurisdiction, they not allowed to come in with the family to view the tape. It was all types of bullshit that they was pulling.
That's the law.
The attorney general there told them that I will not be bullied.
Hey, that's the law. You gotta follow the law.
What was it, 30 seconds of a video, and then all the officers' faces was blurred out, and they badge numbers and names was all blurred out. They wanted to make sure all of that was blurred out so people could see who the fuck these motherfuckers was and be in front of their house like they've been doing all the rest of these motherfuckers.
Listen, we talk about a little hick town in North Carolina. Everybody know who the fuck the police is. There ain't nothing but a handful of motherfuckers out there. Everybody know who the fuck the police is. He the same motherfucker that come to the fucking grocery store with his gun belt on and shit, regular clothes. Everybody know who the fuck police is. Right. He the same motherfucker got the police car parked in his yard at night.
Did you see the way the motherfuckers pulled up? Did you see the way they pulled up on this brother? You didn't see the video?
I ain't watched none of that shit.
Listen, man,
I ain't watched that
them
shit. Them
motherfuckers was in a pickup truck, bro, like they was in Afghanistan in full gear.
Listen, man.
And gonna say the reason why they shot him because his vehicle bumped their car with his hands on the steering wheel. This is my whole thing, bro. If a motherfucker's shooting at you, you're gonna try to get away. I'm not gonna sit there. If y'all shooting, I'm trying to. Your natural instinct is to try to pull the fuck off, right or wrong.
Hell yeah.
You trying to get the fuck away from wherever they shooting at, man. It's just like one time I was in a club and shit, and motherfuckers got to shoot.
And at that point, it's a suicide mission at that point.
Yeah. I'm in the club one time and motherfuckers got to shooting in the club and shit, right? And you know, when people get to shooting, people just get to running, right? They're not looking where they going. They're not looking to see where this shit coming from. I
usually sit down and go put my back to the wall, just sit down on the floor so I can see everything.
Listen,
I've been in a lot of little niggas be busting in clubs.
Let me tell
That's the best thing to do, man.
No,
you gotta see where it's going on.
My dude got on the floor, right? And I'm like, I'm still standing up and shit. I hear everything go off. And my dude get on the floor, he like, get down. I'm like, nigga, for what? You about to get trampled up? Get your ass up. I'm like, we got to see where we going. I see where everything was coming from, the commotion and everything. Duck my head, and I made my way towards the door. Now, if I wouldn't have stopped and like thought about shit and paid attention to my surroundings, nigga, I could have ran right into the fucking gunfire. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be aware of your surroundings when certain shit is going on and shit, man.
That's why I go to spots. I try to stay close to the wall.
But my main thing with that is, bro, like, I don't understand what they expected this brother to do. He got his hands on the steering wheel. You start shooting at him. I feel it's a reason why they don't want that video to come out to the public, man, because I feel like, you know, they doing investigations on certain police departments and shit about, what do they call that? Racial racial discrepancies or something like
Yo,
that?
it is so easy to beat these people, and niggas just refuse to do it.
I would leave them the fuck alone. But see, you want to know
educate yourself. All you gotta do is educate yourself. Once you educate yourself, then guess what? We could take everything back. All we gotta do, everybody just gotta educate themselves, get knowledge of self, yo, and we just take everything back so quick because we're gonna show them how uncivilized they really are, where they won't be in a position of power to do what they do. We can do that just by educating ourselves. But niggas refuse to educate themselves. So they will continue to put their foot on y'all niggas' backs. Not me, because I don't fuck with them. I'm educated on how to stay away from them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got no problems with motherfuckers.
And sometimes you leave them motherfuckers alone and stay away from them, and they still find a way to fuck with you, bro.
Nah, they don't find a way to fuck with me. No.
You sure about that? You say they'll find a way to fuck with you, huh?
Nope. Man, the last time on fuck with me was a speeding ticket. That was it. Pull me over. Hear this and that. Yeah, how you doing? A little small talk. Woo woo. He looked out for me. He said I could give you a reckless driving ticket. He said I'm gonna just give you under that 20 mile. I was like, no problem. I said by the time you file that motherfucking shit in your thing, it will be paid for. But Virginia don't play. He told me straight but down. He said, yo, I could do this boom right now. I was like, damn. Then he told me, he's like, yo, slow down because you got 3 more going towards Rona. You got 3 more sitting up ahead of you. I was like, all right, no problem. And I was in the days. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's like 1, 2 in the morning in the middle of nowhere in Virginia. I'm in the back roads trying to get on 81 so I get the fuck home and shit.
It was your fault taking the back roads. And you don't have to ride that
Nah, I always take the back roads through the mountains, yo. Always do that. Ain't nothing new. I just got caught speed. I mean, yo, he caught me. He was like, yo, you in the school zone? I said, come on, officer. It's 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Now listen to Dr. Cornel West. Did you hear what he said, bro? He says that former President Barack Obama didn't have the courage to fight racism, but Joe Biden does. What?
Yeah, he right about that.
Why
because,
go ahead.
Because Barack was scared to fight, and Joe said, "Don't worry, I'll keep fighting them niggas. Don't you worry, Barack. He was scared, but I ain't scared of them niggas." He right.
I mean, how do you feel about Cornel West?
Dr. Cornel West.
Yeah, how you feel about him, man?
He a smart brother. That's all, and he's absolutely right. Joe Biden will continue to do the fighting of racism. He will continue to fight you niggas tooth and nail, and he already proved that. When his first goddamn executive orders to make sure them got their little tiptoe motherfuckers is okay. And then he said to make sure you don't fuck with them rights to them motherfuckers either. So he already let you niggas know, I'm going to keep the fight alive on you. I'm going to keep fighting racism. I'm going to keep fighting you motherfuckers. Yeah. Hey, the proof is in the pudding. This is what the motherfucker did. Old motherfucker, and pick up your leg when you walk up them stairs, man. You're looking bad. They need to get one of them escalators for your ass for Air Force One and shit. It don't look like you gonna make it up them stairs sometimes. You just gonna bust your shit over one day, and I'm just gonna have a fucking heart attack just from laughing at your old ass and shit.
Hell nah, bro.
You been need to take your fucking dirt nap. Fuck out of here.
Nah, hold on, wait. This is funny that we was talking about this earlier. I want everybody to check this out. It's called NBC host annihilates governor to his face over anti-trans bill. Now I want to hear this is the type of shit that people talk about. Just listen to this for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the screen, and I want you to listen to these motherfuckers, bro. Shit is wild. Let me cue it on up and get Spectrum off here. I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Yo, y'all check this out real quick.
Yeah, Jim Justice thought it'd be a good idea to join the chorus of Republican politicians who are pushing against trans girls' rights to compete on girls' sports teams. So he signed a bill into law that West Virginia lawmakers presented to him to do just that. Now, he didn't have very good reasons to do so, and Stephanie Rule of MSNBC made sure to ask him about it. But before we get to that, let me just get one aspect of this new law that Justice did sign. So, as I mentioned, Jim Justice Wednesday signed into law a measure that prohibits transgender girls and women in the state from competing on sports teams at, quote, any public secondary school or state institution of higher education.
Now, let's back up a little bit. What's wrong with that? Now, this is the bill that West Virginia Governor Jim Justice on Wednesday signed into law a measure that prohibits transgender girls and women in the state from competing on sports teams at any public secondary school or state institution of higher education. Wait. Go ahead.
In the state from competing on sports teams at, quote, any public secondary school or state institution of higher education.
Right.
This law was...
Why do a grown ass man, or does a male want to compete against a woman? Why?
Now listen, the law, which cleared the state's Republican-led legislature in recent weeks, states that such teams must be designated based on biological sex, thus prohibiting trans women and girls from participating on women's athletic teams where competitive skill or contact is involved. Now,
Absolutely.
Which cleared the state's Republican-led legislator in recent weeks. States that such teams must be designated based on, quote, biological sex, thus prohibiting trans women and girls from participating on women's athletic teams where competitive skill or contact is involved. So we've seen a lot of these approaches and these thought processes for it. But let's see what Stephanie Rule, who apparently was very upset about this latest law that has been signed in West Virginia. She got a chance to confront the governor and really get his idea of why he did it.
She had a chance to confront the governor. Wait, let's get this.
We're grabbing burgers for dinner if you're interested.
She had a chance to confront the governor.
Can you name one example of a transgender child trying to gain an unfair competitive advantage at a school there in West Virginia?
Well, Stephanie, I don't have that experience exactly to myself right now, but I will tell you this. Not
yourself, your state, sir. Can you give me one example of a transgender child trying to get an unfair advantage? Just one in your state. You signed a bill about it.
Hold on.
No, I can't really tell you one.
Now, what the fuck do you mean? Do you know a case of one transgender child that was trying to get an advantage? Anyone that tries to compete is having an advantage.
You got to understand.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you straight but down. I do not accept the word. There's no word that exists called a transgender child. That word doesn't exist. Don't start making up motherfucking words. It's a little boy or a little goddamn girl. Don't you motherfuckers fuck that white bitch. Hey, bitch, when the fuck y'all make up that goddamn word? That's what the fuck I want to know. When the fuck did y'all make up the word transgender child? It's a little boy or a little goddamn girl.
Right.
Fuck up out of here.
This is what's fucking
plain and goddamn simple.
But she's confronting this man about
putting that bill
you see, oh my God,
you see, he better be glad I wasn't spokesman here. I'd have cussed that bitch out for him. So, Governor, listen, let me cuss this bitch out for her. Yeah, we gonna cuss this bitch out.
Right, like,
bitch, listen,
like,
bitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And guess what? After I'd have cussed that bitch out, he could have ran for president, beat anybody.
Now this is supposed
I'd have been his natural spokesman. Cuss that bitch out. Ain't no such thing.
This is supposed to be bigotry rhetoric, which I don't understand.
Why. Call it the fuck you want to call it. I call it you making up some fucking word. Ain't no such thing as a transgender child. I could put a bunch of goddamn kids' pictures in front of me. I said, you point out the transgender child. Well, I don't know exactly. Ain't no such thing. You see a little boy and little goddamn girls. That's it. Start this trans shit.
It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's sickening, bro. Because she is fucking serious asking this man.
I'm serious too, bitch. I'd have cussed that bitch out.
But I can tell you this, Stephanie. I'm a coach, and I coach a girls' basketball team, and I can tell you that we all know what an absolute advantage boys would have playing against girls.
But sir, you have no examples of this happening. Why would you take your time to do this? Let's talk about other.
She said you have no examples of this happening because he say I coach the girls basketball team and there's a clear-cut advantage that males wear. She said, but you have no cases of this or no examples of this. No, he's trying to stop it before it happens.
Like, bitch, you trying to catch a case, bitch?
She said, why do you feel like you need to get involved with this? Let me hear his explanation for this, and let me hear why. Because, like, he should have told this bitch off. Like, I don't need an explanation to tell you why I don't want men competing in women's sports. This is idiotic. This is bullshit. But go ahead.
Other things that I can give you examples of in your state. According to U.S. News and World Report, West Virginia ranks 45th in education, 47th in healthcare, 48th on the economy, and 50th in infrastructure. If you cannot name one single example for me of a child doing this, why would you make this a priority? I just named 4 things that would seem to me like a much bigger priority.
Well, Stephanie, I didn't make it a priority. It wasn't my bill.
You signed it.
Deflection, push it off to someone else. It wasn't me. I just signed the bill. I don't really know what these.
Okay. Now she want to go into all of the statistics about what's wrong with their state, which is true. She said, why would you make this a priority? He said, I didn't make it a priority. It was just a bill that I signed. And then you got this brother here talking about it's a deflection. I want y'all to see how media like play these games with y'all. And play these games with people, period. Now, she showed
before you started, let me tell you something. If I was to pay that nigga, he'll say what the fuck I want him to say too. See, that's what I'm saying. That's a bought and paid for nigga right there.
You say bought and paid
Bought and paid for. Bought and paid for.
I want to hear
Because I'll be sitting up, because I sit there and say, what the fuck? I ain't never heard no transgender child. What the fuck is that? That's what I'll be on the news cover. What the fuck? I ain't never heard no shit.
Like, why are you so passionate about me signing this bill? Why are you so
that's
passionate?
not part of the directive.
But see, this is the thing what pisses me off. She talking about you can't name no examples in your state. I don't have to name examples in my state. I can see what the fuck is going on in the world where you see in Texas where you see transgender men trying to compete in women's sports.
Matter of fact,
or you see transgender girls trying to compete in men's wrestling.
Is like, that word in Webster's dictionary?
No, it's not.
Like I said, they all made up some shit, and you motherfuckers out here believing this shit. That's why the bill is called anti-trans bill, whatever the fuck you call it. Listen, that motherfucker say, listen, if your ass was born with a slong, goddammit, you gonna goddamn go over there with them niggas. If you have to sit down, you go over there and squat them little girls. That's the end of that. All this other shit y'all making up, listen, I ain't trying to hear it. You say what the fuck y'all want to say? Guess what? West Virginia doesn't have any major league sports in it anyway. So I don't give a fuck what you boycott. And all that shit by the numbers, listen, this is a coal-mining state. That's it. You got goddamn government that's putting so much restrictions on their industry where they can't survive. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no ports. Their own industry is mining and coal. So and if you destroy that industry, of course they're gonna rate very low on the scale as far as everything else.
Yeah, bro.
Duh, you dumb bitch.
Yeah,
stupid.
Bro.
They had these stupid motherfucking reporters, yo.
Yeah,
that's what I said. They bought and paid for it, B. They read the
this
script.
Is my main thing. How does a child know, a transgender child? What world do we live in, bro?
No, because you got some dumbass parents over there talking about, well, we called you Renee because we wasn't sure if you was gonna be a boy or a girl.
Man, listen, man. Like I said,
so it's up to you right now. But I stand up when I pee.
I don't.
Well, you can sit down and do it that too, and I'll make you as a woman. You get some benefits. Really?
I don't agree with a lot of things that the Virginia governor says, but with this right here, I'm not mad at him. With West Virginia, I'm not mad at him for signing this bill. You want me to tell you why? Because we are seeing this shit happen right before our eyes. We had the Fallon Fox situation of the guy who decided to become a man and started competing in MMA and damn near killed 2 women. Or you got these guys that decide they want to be women all of a sudden. They want to run track now. And they're destroying all the records that the women's hold. Swimming.
I gotta do some research. I gotta do some research on countries that just don't go for that shit. Just hang over there. On the real, man. These motherfuckers going too far, man. You gonna sit up here and confuse a child. It's bad enough a child gotta worry about these fucking predators and shit. That's really what the shit is still for, these fucking predators. I don't give a fuck. Because the first thing they do, they always take it easy on these fucking child predators and shit. But they always make these fucking laws make it easier for these motherfuckers to infiltrate and just use a fucking word to about, well, today I feel like a woman. Maybe tomorrow I'll be a dude. But then this is the shit they do. So these predators got a way to get away with the fucking shit they do. You know what I'm saying? and then sit up here and abuse these innocent children. Because that's all, and that's where the abuse started right there. When you put the confusion of the child. What do you mean the child? All my life I think it was a boy. You're gonna tell me I grew up to be a woman? What the fuck is that? That shit makes no sense.
Yeah, not at all.
Yo, you want to do what y'all want to do? Go ahead. But when you want to bring that shit to the masses, yeah, niggas gonna have a problem with that shit. If y'all don't like it, then that's fucking tough because the shit is unnatural. It's just like this. How long can you go? How long you think you're gonna survive without drinking water?
You died. You gonna die.
Yeah, yeah. Motherfucker, try that. Since you think that shit is natural, what you doing? Well, try something like that that's unnatural, like not drinking water for. We'll go just a simple 7 days. See what happens.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
You gonna have issues like a motherfucker.
No, you gonna have shit.
I want to hear what
after
this
the
brother
third day. Your ass gonna have fucking issues.
This is the point that I'm making though about this shit, bro. Now watch how this brother. I'll use this brother to destroy this whole.
I don't even want to watch this sellout ass nigga, man.
I want to hear what he got to say. I want to hear what he got to say because this is the bullshit that you hear when motherfuckers come to the defense of this shit. Let's hear this.
Now, if you have no agenda to take care of these 4 things that that Stephanie Rule pointed out are issues in West Virginia.
Now wait, he want to go back to the whole issue of the 4 things that she pointed out about how they 45th in education and all this extra stuff. That shit is true. I looked that shit up. It's true. But what the fuck? Why do you make it seem like just because this bill that he signed, why did he have to prioritize it? It really could have just been a bill that was put on his desk and he signed it.
Now, before you even go any further,
go ahead.
You said they're the lowest in education. You know why, right?
Why is that?
What's the majority of their population?
White folks.
Hey.
But let's get into this, bro.
Then you might go to things that don't
lie,
really make a difference, like this bill. Maybe something that will get people that are in your state to rally to your side over something that really doesn't affect literally anyone in the state. It goes on to the constant culture war that we see happening from the Republican Party because we know there's not much that they have there to offer to American people. All they have is the other folks, the others. You guys talk about gays, gods, and guns is the reason, the things they pushed. They're losing out on the gay part now, but they're pushing this next thing. Or maybe the trans folks, those trans folks, they're the scary ones. Remember, we all know gay folks. I have a gay family member, so that's starting to lighten up a little bit. We have to focus on the trans folks because I'm really afraid of them. So these are the type of things that they're pushing to get somewhere in the political realm rather than actually doing something for people because all their policies really, really don't.
Yeah,
but it may work.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it always has.
Here's why it may work. And I need people to understand you have to step back and look at this thing in a much broader view. If you take the voter suppression bills that are being passed, Georgia, Florida, Texas, 350 bills nationwide, they need to shrink the electorate. What typically happens is you've got a Democrat who's in the White House. Typically, the party that wins, their folks don't turn out in the middle.
I don't even want to look at this no more because he talking and he get on my fucking nerve. But my whole thing is, why does anyone have a problem with him signing this bill? That's my whole thing. She said, do you have one case? It seems like it's some type of they try to make a point that this is some discriminatory type of shit. When I don't feel I don't feel that type of shit is discriminatory. I don't feel like it's discriminatory.
How you discriminating against a word that doesn't exist?
According to them, the word exists or it's something that they just created. According to them, it's real.
I don't give a fuck what's according to them. Y'all kiss my ass. Shit don't exist. Fuck out of here.
That shit it's not funny.
It's
ridiculous.
Shit. Ain't no damn child come out their mouth saying that bullshit.
A transgender child. She said,
child ain't gonna say no bullshit. I said, you. Like I said, I'll throw a bunch of pictures in that bitch face and you point out which one's a transgender in the pictures. Bitch, since you know so motherfucking much.
No, she was trying to make a point about.
I'm gonna make a point too. Point out the little faggot ass child in the picture, bitch. You gonna make a point too, bitch. Fuck out of here. You wanna try to shove some shit down my throat? I'm gonna shove some reality down your throat, bitch. I'm gonna say some of the most vulgar shit your ass has ever heard in your fucking life. You will go home and burn your Bible out of the shit. I'm gonna say to your funky ass right now, bitch. Fuck up out of here. Transgender child. I know such a fucking thing.
Like, bro, and I'm sitting there listening, like, there's not one case of a trans child in your state. So why are you signing this bill into effect?
And
it's simply because we seeing this shit happen every fucking where. I don't want this shit happening in my state. I don't find nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like people should try to come feel like he's being discriminatory. Like, this is my thing with that, with like that community and shit though. Why does every time, like, when people, like, you got to understand, man, everybody is not on your time. You feel me?
Listen, man,
everybody don't have to agree. Listen. If y'all want to do something, I say this all the time, create your own leagues, man. So y'all can compete amongst each other and
that
quit.
Bitch should be cussed out in every language.
You know what I mean? You can't be mad at these folks for not wanting you, a boy that decided to become a girl or a boy that decided to become a girl. You can't be mad that people don't want you competing with their little daughter that, like Kay say, been working their hard life to be the best amongst their peers, which is
just
women.
You're a little confused. Just because the parents are confused this child talking some stupid shit because they trying to get some fucking edge, trying to cheat.
And I feel like anybody that allow their child to like live like that, what they say, I let my children live their truth. Like, bro, like no.
So you gotta understand this how they started the bullshit. First they started with everybody gets a trophy, which is some bullshit. Like, why the bums gotta get a trophy? Yeah, it's some bullshit.
Yeah, or we gotta let everybody get some playing time.
Nigga don't even want to play and shit. He forced to play, but he get a trophy. It's some bullshit. So what the fuck am I playing for? You know what I'm saying? It's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Why should I sit up here?
Bro.
Y'all just teach confusion. That's all the fuck y'all want to do. Let me tell you, motherfucking confused motherfuckers, one thing. You ain't confusing me. I know you motherfuckers confused. You ain't throwing that confusion shit on me. You get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. Yeah. I'm gonna send you a little confused on about your fucking way. Yeah, you know how they always say, oh, yo, you always say that somebody crazy. I said, try to take his money. Let's see how crazy that motherfucker is. If he ain't gonna let go of that money, he ain't crazy.
Yeah, but
you know what the fuck he doing.
You literally don't got people like females and shit saying, "Oh, but you got people out here saying like you need to let your kids live their truth." I'm like, bro, how the fuck? Middle school, let's be realistic. In middle school, what are you, 11, 12 years old in middle school? Like, bro, like, come on. I was just getting introduced to pussy in middle school. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these kids don't even know what the fuck they like. You know what I'm saying? From day to day, they kids. My biggest point about this is, why can't y'all let these kids be kids? Why do we have to confuse these kids so fucking much? Why would you let your 19-year-old child identify, if he a boy, identify as a she and you accept it? It's weird. Like, no, tell that child the truth. You are a man. You gonna leave my house a man. When you mature enough to make those decisions, to live that lifestyle, that's on you when you're grown. But as a child in my household, it's not gonna happen like that. You feel me? And a lot of people say, well, you'll run your kids off. Like, no, I'm not going to run my kids off. I'm going to teach my kids how to respect themselves and respect me. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not going to confuse my kids. If you was born Demetrius in this house, you going to leave Demetrius when you out of this motherfucker. Huh?
I'm thinking right now, I don't even know no sweet motherfuckers in my immediate family.
What you say?
I said I have no idea of any sweet motherfuckers in my immediate family.
Me neither.
No, motherfuckers all got a sweet motherfucker somewhere around.
Me neither.
I can't even point to one.
Me neither.
You know what I'm saying? This is some other shit that's going on. This shit.
No, but that's my thing. They want it to be acceptable, and they want people to be like, okay, yeah, it's okay, it's fine.
Listen,
they're wait.
Human
beings too. Yes, they are human beings.
Check this out. If y'all just shut the fuck up and stop telling motherfuckers y'all business, y'all will be acceptable. But y'all just keep running around saying motherfuckers, fuck it. Nobody want to hear that shit. You don't hear motherfucking niggas talk about this and that, and this. But y'all niggas always want to throw y'all bullshit niggas' faces. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. The fuck up out of here.
Right, they're just like they don't want to hear our shit, bro. And when we talk, they don't want to hear our shit. When we talk our shit, they don't want to hear that shit. You're wrong.
All right, cool.
You're this, okay, all right. We can agree to disagree, my nigga.
Listen, tiptoe your ass away from me then. That's all shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
niggas are gonna talk their shit because it's
I feel like at this point they making a spectacle out of it. Like that. I really do feel like it's a spectacle being made out of the whole situation. Like, and then like now it's to the point to where it's politicized. To where laws.
You know where it all comes from in modern times. And this is who they're the follower of. You know, they're really the followers of Adolf Hitler doing that shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know, they claim Adolf was matched some other things. We know him and what was his name? Leader of the Gestapo. You know, they had a thing going on, Gerber. You know what I'm saying? And Himmler. So, you know what I'm saying? They weren't just exterminate motherfucker. They was also doing some. Remember, that nigga was getting all pilled up and shit, doing all type of amphetamines and shit. A lot of these drugs niggas fucking with now came from Hitler. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these party drugs and shit came from them German physics and shit. Just wartime, you create. You know what I'm saying? They create all kind of things. They trying to create pain medication for the soldiers, for the wounded. They creating all types of heroin, all that morphine, all that shit. A lot of these ecstasy, a lot of that shit come from World War II. A lot of that bullshit. Not heroin, but I think morphine comes from World War II, I believe. They created morphine from that, if I'm not mistaken. But you gotta remember, all that Aryan shit, all that bullshit, yeah. That's that Adolf Hitler shit. So remember, a lot of you little Fosse boys, y'all really following up under Adolf Hitler from modern times, and from medieval times, Julius Caesar. So remember, y'all following in the footsteps of these motherfuckers, and history will repeat itself. So don't get mad at me in the fact. These are facts. Oh, and that other motherfucker, even further back than after Julius Caesar, your boy King James. Yeah, he was another little tiptoe fairy. So you know what I'm saying? All them popes, all that shit's but pedophilia all throughout that shit. Look at all these little priests and shit touching on little boys. Remember, all you little Bati men and shit, nah, you all down with that shit. All that Adolf Hitler shit, all that shit roll into one. So if y'all start talking shit about Farrakhan, you know what I'm saying? Remember, he said, yo, we love y'all's brothers, but this hold that down. Keep that among y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all mad about, because they try to say Farrakhan was like a black Hitler or some shit, which was funny.
Pretty much, they said he make a lot of anti-Semitic comments. Which is
well, how can what is Semitic? The Semitic people are the original man, right?
Yes, sir.
So he's against himself? If anything, I'm more against niggas than anything else.
Like I say, I have never heard Farrakhan speak anything of violence. I've never heard Farrakhan encourage people to go do violence. I've only heard Farrakhan preach to love people. That's it.
I heard Farrakhan raise some hell.
Yeah, of course. But he raised hell about the shit he's supposed to raise.
I heard Farrakhan raise hell within his own nation. Let them niggas know he knew what the fuck was going on. And check them niggas on the podium one time. Yes. Mm-hmm. I've heard, this was recent. This was within the last 10 years. I heard that speech when he got to checking niggas in the nation. I'm like, oh, shit.
You said he got to checking niggas in the nation?
Yeah, yo, I watch a lot of Farrakhan speeches, man. The brother's very intelligent. You learn things when you listen to an intelligent person like that. It just open up your mind. You know what I'm saying? And he's not speaking all that bullshit. I mean, he represents a cause, man, that no one else want to follow. And all of my motherfuckers want to disassociate themselves from him. When you got to remember, this man made sure a lot of our brothers and boys did not die by making sure when brothers used to have their summits back in the day, they would look to the minister to be the mediator. You know what I'm saying? To bring brothers together, because brothers respect him that much. They said, this man that I never met, but because of the words and the power of his words, I'm willing to let that brother sit down and talk to that other brother and let us settle our differences. You know what I'm saying? Like men supposed to do it. That's the way the Italians do it when they had this with their business things, and they would sit down at the table and everybody discuss what the problem is and resolve the issue at the table, so everybody can continue their business. Everybody go home to their peoples at the end of the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Nobody want to take no iron slug for no other motherfucker.
Let me just say this. I want everybody to go ahead and hit that like button one time, man. Get the likes up, man. Share this, man. And hit the notification bell so y'all can get notified whenever you go live. And let me know in the comment section if y'all get notified whenever we go live. You hear what I'm saying? Anthony Middlebrooks, what up? All my regulars that's in here, man, I appreciate y'all coming in here. You know what I mean? Fucking with us on every episode, giving y'all input. You get what I'm saying? Hey, man, I do this for y'all. Even though we got a small crowd right now, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I try to talk and carry and conduct myself like it's millions of people watching me. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep that up. And like I say, I appreciate my day ones, man. And, you know, when shit get to popping, man, I got something in store for y'all. But I appreciate you, Marvin Odom, for that fucking share, bro. I really do appreciate that because, you know, I feel like this should really get out here, man. This is some real good material that me and K's be putting out here. And you really don't get it the way that you get it, you feel what I'm saying, from anybody else. We ain't faking it. We giving you, you know what I mean, our authentic opinions about different things, and it's not censored on top of that. You feel me? So, like, yeah, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate the ones that rock with us. I want to take the time out to say that. You know what I mean?
Oh, word.
What's up, bro?
God Jahad told he wants you to open up an account on his shit, man, on that TV talk.
Okay.
I got the shit written down, man. I forgot the fucking.
And, oh yeah, I got some other good things in store too. You know, I'm about to step up the production a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? This shit about to start looking like some real, like, you know what I mean? Like, how could I say a TV show type shit? The way I got everything set up. You know, I've been over here constantly teaching myself things with all this new equipment that I got over there. You know what I mean? Trying to make the best of everything and utilize all of this shit. You feel me? So, you know, and my brother K's, you know what I mean? Like yesterday I had to miss the radio show over on WDQS Blaze Radio. Please, 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 anybody that rock with us, go over there and support us over on that platform too. You know what I mean? It's WDQS Blaze Radio. You can get it off the Mixler app. You can download it. Me and K's is on there live every Thursday, 6 to 8, the Digging in the Crate show. I'm telling you, it's one of the dopest shows that you will ever fucking hear. Live. My nigga K's is an animal on the tables, on the 1-2s. You feel what I'm saying? He do his damn thing. And I really, you know what I mean? I really think that a lot of y'all would appreciate what he do over there if you go check him out. You know what I mean? Over here, we just straight to business. We right to it. But my brother really be in this element when he be on those turntables. You know what I mean? So really, go over there and fuck with him. Make sure y'all go follow this nigga on Facebook. Being over. That's his name.
Don't follow me on Facebook. Don't follow me on Facebook.
Being over. Go blow his shit up over there. You get what I'm saying? I need y'all to start putting hashtags.
They ain't even gonna know which one it is anyway. So I ain't worried about
I know. I just be fucking with people when I tell them. It's just funny that your name has been over on Facebook though.
Nah, because yo, you know what it is? Because like back in the day, right? I don't be putting my government on no fucking internet.
Right.
So when they first had that Facebook bullshit, I was like, oh shit, I put Killer K's.
Right.
And like a year later, I get a message saying, no one's first name is Killer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck you mean no one's first name is Killer? Some bullshit. The fuck? I'm like, yo, man. So me and my homies always had some bugged out names. Like we put, like for them, you know, you get them little store cards and shit.
Right.
For like, they get discounts. I'd be like, hey, what's your name? George Bush. You know, what the fuck? Yeah, number 202-555-1212. Whatever the fuck. That I can always remember the number when I want to, if I want to use that code, you know, at Walmart and shit, whatever. So his name was Mr. Over. Mr. Bend It Over. That was his name.
Mr. Bend It Over.
Yeah, Mr. Bend It Over.
Hey man, you know what, man? I think that name is I think that name is appropriate, man, because you know how many motherfuckers that Facebook is literally bending over? All you motherfuckers, man.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, yo, bend over, because everybody get on Facebook and bend over and show their ass. So fuck it, bend over. That's the name.
And listen, they do it for free. And they do it for free, bro.
Yeah.
Like I have seen like little shit, like, you know, it's some cool little shit that you can run into on Facebook. But I have seen people do shameful shit on Facebook for free. Like, it's weird. You know what? I get the whole idea. I had this talk the other week about these broads on here. They be on here half naked with their titties and shit out. And the first thing they say in they comment, when you comment, they get all these thirsty niggas comment. The first thing they say is like, shit, don't be all in my inbox unless you talking about some money. Like, I'm gonna assume that you a prostitute.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you a prostitute. But listen, wait.
That's you assume the wrong thing. She's talking about some money. Because the first I'm saying, how much you got.
You say you asking her how much she got?
Well, she said, don't tell them, like, you gonna hit the inbox unless you talk
about some money. You know
how much you got?
I feel the same way you feel. Like, bitch, pay me. What you talking about? You should be paying me for pimping, giving you his time. For pimping, giving you his time. You should be giving me some fucking money for me even gracing your inbox.
How much you have?
You understand what I'm saying?
How fast can I receive it?
Listen, man, don't let me go Sweet James Jones on these bitches out here tonight. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being honest though, but like seriously, I respect the females that have OnlyFans. I respect the females that's getting that bag, doing whatever they do on Instagram, the IG models, the strippers on Facebook. I respect all of that shit. But my main thing is like you whores that be on here doing all that other shit for attention, and then when you get the attention, you mad at the attention, but you welcome this type of attention to your inbox, and the first thing you say is don't hit my inbox unless it's about money. I'm assuming that you a prostitute. And you can't be mad when niggas come at you like you a prostitute.
I'm assuming they got some money. Maybe I can give you a few hours up there.
Right, that's the main thing I be about. Because listen, man, I had to make this plain and clear one time. I had to tell a female this shit. I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. If I'm in your inbox, it's about a move. It's about some money or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not on this bullshit with you. You feel me? To where, hold on, wait. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna do that. We gonna go to this one. And we gonna do it this way. I got some other shit that we doing, but I'm not on that bullshit though with these females and this bullshit they be having going on in their state of mind and shit. That's just like the Steve Harvey shit. Did you hear about what Steve Harvey said? That men and women, he said men and women can't be friends. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. Because I got female friends. You ain't never had female friends before, Case?
I still do.
That's what I'm saying, like genuine female friends. He said it's impossible for two to have a friendship without some type of sex or sexual conversation being involved due to the nature of men. I'm like, no, that's due to the nature of thirsty niggas. Yeah, because it's just those thirsty niggas, you feel me? Yeah. I always...
He's one of them. Yo, come on, man. That nigga laid up with a ex-kingpin drugs dealer woman and shit. That chick that he married to, isn't her nigga locked up? Used to be a big time drug dealer out in that part of your country?
I believe so. I think so. Don't start me lying. Don't start me lying. My whole thing is...
Yeah, come on, man. Like I said, you think I'll keep up with the gangsters, nigga?
Man, let me tell you.
Do the background on what's her name? The chick he married to. Yeah, do the background on her, yo. You gonna be like, oh shit. I think that nigga coming home soon. He may be coming home soon.
Who you talking about?
I can't think of the chick name that he married to, but I know the nigga she used to be married to. That nigga went down, and that nigga was on serving some big shit. You know what I'm saying? So she used to niggas with money. You know what I'm saying? She more like Mac, that nigga Harvey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Could think about it. He don't be acting a father figure for her daughter, and she out here laid up with all kind of niggas, celebrity niggas. You know what I'm saying? Where she get that shit from? She got it from her mother. You know what I'm saying? She ain't laying up with no broke niggas. She laid up with first she started with Diddy's son. Then she started laying up with Diddy. Went from the child to the son. Then she gave Future's son. Now she laying up with the Jordan nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, nigga slept that bitch out.
Michael B. Jordan she laid up with right now, right?
Yeah. But you know, that nigga gonna keep it moving, because that nigga a dime, you know what I'm saying?
Who you talking about, Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, she ain't got no money. And she don't. What money she got?
I don't think
like I said, her money come from whatever mama get her that she take from Daddy Steve.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, man. But see, this is my thing with it. I feel like this, man. If you can't, like with my wife, for example, let me make a prime example of this. Like, me and her are friends first. We were friends first. We would never, like, you know what I mean? We would, like, I don't understand how guys could be like that thirsty to the point to where like they can't like have friendships with women, because it's a lot of women that I didn't have friendships with throughout the years. You get what I'm saying? And nothing sexual has come through it. You know what I mean? And that's by choice. But it's just like, I feel like with some females, it would be crossing the fucking line for me to, you know what I mean? It'd be crossing the line for me to take it there with them, and I think it would fuck up our friendship, so I don't take it there. I feel like Steve Harvey is absolutely wrong when he makes that statement where he say men and women can't be friends and shit. Like, that's That's completely wrong. And I feel like Steve Harvey is wrong on a lot of things when it comes down to relationships. Like, what makes Steve Harvey some type of qualified fucking guru? Let me tell y'all something. Quit listening to these motherfuckers, period, about relationships, especially on the internet. Quit listening to these niggas. They don't know what the fuck they be talking about, bro. Like, and then
man.
like I don't understand. Shit. Yeah, dude. That's the pimping, though. That's the pimping that Simple P talking about, though. But I'm talking about all of these niggas, like the Derek Jacksons of the world and shit, that all of these broads go to for relationship
Minister Jack
advice.
be talking some shit too, nigga.
Yeah, but
Lord
he
have
be keeping
mercy
it
to
too
Mr.
real.
Jack.
He be keeping it too real with a Minister Jack. They don't be wanting to hear that type of shit. See, women want to listen, man. Women want to hear this a fantasy and a fairy tale, bro.
Yeah.
I hate to say it like that. They want to hear. They really believe like that white horse wedding and all that other crazy bullshit and fairy tales. Like, they really believe this shit, bro.
Now, Minister Jack, you gonna get you a bottle of Crazy Horse, fuck with Minister Jack.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy, Jim, Minister Jack.
And listen, though, you know what, though? And there's some females that actually, like, take to what he be saying, though. You know what I'm saying? It's females out here that subscribe to that shit because they know the real, though. And those be real down-to-earth queens and shit, man, that be taking heed to what brothers like.
Oh, he be having the ladies call in. They talk they shit, and, you know, some be in line and some be out of line.
Yeah,
but a lot of times they gotta leave it down before they get on the line.
Listen, and usually it be the ones that be like angry, that always be man bashing and shit. You know, and
the past couple of ladies I heard called there wasn't like that.
What like on some man bashing shit? No, they probably was more enjoy having. Like I said, those are level headed like queens and shit, bro. Actually hold a conversation. And you get what I'm saying, and not let their emotions get involved with it. See, a lot of females, they hear Minister Jap and they hear Sinful to P, and they let their emotions get involved, and they go in defense mode. Think about it, bro. Think about it, man. Here's a nigga telling you, breaking a woman down and telling her exactly what's wrong with her life and what she need, which some of y'all need a little bit of pimping. I'm gonna just be real. A lot of y'all need a lot of pimping. Just a little bit of pimping, man, to put some discipline in your fucking life. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, a nigga give you that little extra push. You get what I'm saying? But that's neither here or there. I don't want to be talking about that shit because y'all really have to send me. Y'all really have to get to donate, and I get to talking that type of shit, nigga. I get to telling y'all niggas some shit, nigga, about how I'm how I'm supposed to be, how I was told I'm supposed to be a preacher, but I'm really too much of a pimp. Y'all ain't never heard that shit before? Somebody done told me this shit before. Like, nigga, you're supposed to be a pimp. You're supposed to be a preacher, but you're lightweight a pimp, though, for real, and you can't get away from it. I'm no pimp. You understand what I'm saying? Well, like, man, these bras, man, what's happening? What's happening with you, Rick? What's happening? Anybody that's new, man, make sure y'all go over to YouTube and check me out at GMF TV. You feel what I'm saying? Come over here and check us out live. Me and Killer Cash, this grown manish. But yeah, if I got to talking about some pimp shit, y'all motherfuckers y'all had to be dropping in the Cash App. I'm slipping. I ain't even got the Cash App on the screen and shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm about to start saying. Listen, man, y'all females, y'all want to call in. Y'all want to talk y'all shit. Y'all want to tell me how y'all really feel so I can dissect and break you down and tell you the truth and have you on a team afterwards. Be my guest.
Hold up, nigga. Let me get the baby powder, nigga.
Go grab that goddamn baby powder, nigga. Grab that baby powder, nigga. Make sure you get the purple top baby powder, too, so we can smack some fresh shit into these bitches. You understand? But like I said, that's either here or there. I'm not about to go into the pimping. I'm just about to get back on subject, though.
Oh, shit.
About this nigga Steve Harvey and shit. You know what I mean? And he a Cleveland nigga. He's a Cleveland nigga, Glenville nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So he got a little bit of pimping in him. But see, you know what I can't stand? And Sinful P said this the best. I can't stand when niggas pimp with their hands. They done ran out of shit to say out their mouth. So they get the pimping with their hands. Steve Harvey, one of those niggas. He ran out of pimp shit to say, so he get the pimping with his goddamn hands. And I'm like, bro, like that ain't no pimp shit. Pimps don't do that, bro. When does a pimp do that? Be real, honest with yourself, man. We don't pimp. Y'all niggas out here filling on bitches and grinding on bitches and shit. Who the fuck does that? What pimp does that? I'm serious, man. Like, bitch, like, come on, man. Like, you're talking to a nigga. Listen, it's a difference between a nigga with Cadillac dreams and Rolls Royce thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? It's a major difference between that. And niggas need to start understanding that shit. All of y'all niggas is assistant pimps on the low, for real, for real.
Damn.
Y'all assistant pimps. Y'all mini pimps.
Hey, that bitch. Better get your own baby powder, nigga.
You say, what? Get your own baby powder. Yo, natural, what's happening? What's happening? What you say, don't kill him?
Get your own powder, nigga.
Yeah, get your own goddamn baby powder, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Get your own baby powder, old Johnson & Johnson ass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all niggas, the main problem with niggas is with females nowadays, and I keep saying this over and over, I'm gonna get a little bit more serious. Y'all put the pussy on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? 40-year-old virgin, and they told this 40-year-old virgin ass motherfucker, like, bro, you're putting the pussy on the pedestal. That's why you ain't getting no pussy. And it's the same thing that applies to pimping. You niggas is putting the pussy on the pedestal so much that you ain't even pimping no more. You're simping. And I hope that they said that was a word that you can't use no more. Simping. You heard that shit, Case? They said you can get banned for using the word simping. Well, this is my solution to the shit.
What word?
Simping. You can say pimping, but you can't say simping.
What the fuck is that? Like you sipping on something?
No, simping, nigga. You know what the fuck a simp ass nigga is? Like this nigga who just killed this nigga over this bitch that we was talking about. That's a simp, nigga.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said.
You understand what I'm saying? A simp is everybody asks me what the fuck is a simp, bro. Let me tell you what the fuck a simp is. A simp is the nigga that's talking shit about you to get some pussy. That's a simp. You understand? Yeah, pretty much. The simp is the nigga that's doing all the hating and he crying and shit, lying to the bitch and shit. That's a simp ass nigga, you know what I mean? And then when a real nigga come along, you feel what I'm saying? This bitch so used to dealing with simp ass niggas, she thinks she could pull this simp shit off on a real nigga until she get put in line. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all niggas need to quit fucking simping. That's the main issue to this shit. Like, I see all this shit. I see, like I say, these bitches online with these big astronomical asses and shit. Bitches got asses so big you could put cups on their ass and shit. You understand me? But you see a lot of thirsty niggas in the comments saying goofy shit. Like, let me ask you something. And I want to be completely honest with this. How do you not know a bitch, but you talking about you about to eat her ass? Y'all niggas got pink eye all time. Nigga, I'm not eating no ass, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bitch, like, eat ass. Do you know what comes out of my mouth and you want me to put my mouth on your ass? Like, nah, hell no, bitch. You'll be diluting the pimping with that bullshit. You diluting the pimping. I had a motherfucker go say, can I put my ass on your face on live? Nigga, is you crazy? Bitch, is you crazy? Put your ass in my face. Is you serious? We don't play those games around here. That's what I'm saying. That's how you motherfucker. See, you heard the term gorilla pimp back in the day, K's. You remember what I told you, what my nigga MJG said, or was it 8-Ball MJG? He say, pimp so hard, put the bitch skull up against the wall. You understand me? Niggas don't want to have to resort to shit like that, but when you got a bitch that's playing a pimp like he a simp, that's what happened. Nigga, I'm going to come on your job, I'm going to act if your boss say some shit, I'm going to act a fool and I'm going to slap his ass too. Quit playing with this goddamn pimping. But I ain't about to get off into that. You know what I mean? CK's, he got me in my bag tonight and shit. He over here laughing at this shit like it's funny and shit, nigga. And you know what? Y'all bitches, y'all want to call in. Y'all can hit me up on you can hit me up on my Facebook chat, Demetrius Jackson. If you want to call in, go on Facebook, look up Demetrius Jackson. You know what I mean? Put in a message in the comment section, and we going to talk about this. Do you feel like some of these females need just a little bit of pimping in their life?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Man, these hoes pop these niggas. Yeah. These bitches are pop they niggas, but you want me to tell you why these bitches popping simp niggas. They not pimping, they not popping pimp niggas. They not popping real niggas at all. They popping these simp niggas. You know, these niggas that's riding by, watching the crib and shit, going through the bitch phone and shit like that, nigga. Come on, man. Those the niggas that these bitches killing and shit. And worst case scenario, these simp niggas is killing these bitches now. Over what? Didn't I just show you a video like a month ago, Case, of the nigga who broke into the ex-girlfriend house while she was in the house with the new boyfriend? You seen that shit? Who does that? Let me tell you something, man. If you move out and this bitch got another nigga, this is no longer your house. This nigga talking about, you see them pictures on the wall, that's my auntie, that's my mama house. Like, I'm looking at this nigga like, nigga, this not your auntie. This bitch laid up with another nigga and his kid in the bed where you used to sleep at, leaving kids all on the sheets. What you upset about? Yeah, just leave. My point exactly. But y'all niggas want to beat that's why I say it ain't no pimping shit. Like, pimping don't mean that I'm putting a bitch out on the blade and she going to get me money. Pimping is a psychological thing. I always say you get the bitch mind, you gonna get everything else. And a lot of y'all niggas don't understand that shit. You seen that shit, Marvin Odom, where that nigga, he had like 13 nicknames. He the simp of the year, if you ask me. He's trying to prove how tough he was until he looked like a lame to this bitch. Straight lame. She looking at this nigga like, man, he like, nigga, you willing to die for this pussy? Cause I am. I'm like, bro, you can have that. I ain't willing to die for no pussy. You willing to die for some pussy, Cass?
Hell no.
So why, why would you let that come out? I'm not dying for no pussy. I'm not fighting for no pussy. If you want that shit, you say the alpha. Yeah, that alpha, yeah, you can have that bitch. You can have that bitch. I'm not killing. I'm not going to jail, because this the thing that I be trying to tell niggas, all you alpha male niggas, right? You willing to fight. You willing to die for the pussy. You got all this pride and shit. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? When you pop a nigga and you kill a nigga over that bitch when you go to jail, she gonna be, if the nigga ain't die, she still gonna be fucking him. I guarantee you. Why you call put some money on my books? That bitch ain't worried about what you did. That hoe out here living her best life, bro.
So change your number.
Exactly. Ain't put no money on the book, nigga, in there starving. Ain't got no toilet paper, all types of wild shit. You know how niggas be getting down. But see, hey, man, those are the type of bitches niggas like fucking with nowadays. That's why I say they need a little bit of pimping. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody gonna ask me the other day, well, like, nigga, you got your girl and shit like that, nigga. Was you pimping and this, that, and the third? I'm like, let me tell you something, man. Don't ever question me about my wife, nigga. I don't pimp my wife. You understand what I'm saying? I would never pimp my wife. You want me to tell you why I never pimp my wife? Because she don't need that guidance. She don't need that type of guidance. She don't need that type of energy. But some of y'all hoes, y'all need that guidance. Y'all need that type of energy in y'all life. I'm talking about you $40, good, dirty feet, good pussy having bitches. Y'all need that type of guidance. Let a nigga bring you to the light. You understand what I'm saying? I could be sounding all crazy and shit. You say willing to risk it all. Yeah, they willing to risk it all for that pussy, bro. Marvin Odom, they really willing to risk it all for that pussy, dog. Like I always tell niggas, Roman empires have failed because of pussy. Right or wrong, think about this shit. You ever see any movie you done seen that had to do with Rome or Greece? All of the wars started over some pussy. Instead of niggas was like, this dirty bitch, just kick her to the goddamn curve. But nah, niggas want to fight and prove they the bigger man to this broad that done fuck both of y'all. And in some case scenarios, like if one dies, she's still gonna be fucking with one. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy. I hope I never find myself in a situation where it's a broad trying to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? Because of what I say and what I do. But I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all, man. One time. All y'all women that be out here doing that shit, everything that I'm talking about and everything that I done said and shit, you are welcoming that type of energy into your inbox and into your life. You welcome that type of energy. You cannot get mad at that. And then when your first response is, if it ain't about no money, like, nah, like I say, you should be blessed that I'm even saying anything to you or I'm in your motherfucking inbox. So if you tell me it's about some money, I'm just going to assume you're a prostitute. And I don't knock the hustle. If you're a prostitute, you selling ass, you're selling ass and get your goddamn money. But that doesn't mean I have to participate in it on a physical level. But on a mental level, I can participate. You understand? See, Case, man, you ain't, Case, you listening, man, you soaking up a little bit too much of this pimp until you're hypnotized on it and you're over there just listening. You understand me?
Nigga, I'm over here high as a fucking kite, man.
Nigga, what you smoking on tonight, nigga? Tell the people what you smoking on tonight. We ain't say nothing about the weed sponsors. Huh?
Some of this Miami Spice, nigga.
Miami Spice. I got some peanut butter scotch. As a matter of fact, I'm about to light it up real quick, man. Oh yeah. Next, first of all, second of all, I mean everybody. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so y'all can get notified whenever we go live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Welcome all my tag people. This is the first time I'm going live over here. I'm trying to work out something to where y'all can get the full audio of the show and y'all can listen to us. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff. The name of the channel is GMF TV, or you could put in Grown Manish Podcast. Grown Manish Podcast over on YouTube. You'll see us up live now. You can go over on Facebook. It's called GMF TV. I do gaming in between days. That's over on Twitch. It's Luxury86216. Y'all can go check me out there. I've been doing this for about like 6 or 7 months. I don't know if y'all familiar with the content that we do. We discuss a plethora of things from fashion, arts, entertainment. We talk about the money, which we about to get into in a minute. We encourage our people to go get into cryptocurrency. You know what I mean? We talk about we talk about these bitches, of course. You understand? We talk about pimping a little bit, but we just overall keep it real. This is like kind of like a barbershop segment. Two brothers keeping it real. We talking certain shit. We talking some real shit. So y'all should tune in to us. We live every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I mean Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday on those particular platforms. You can check us out. On Thursday, we got a radio show. It's WDQS Blaze Radio. You can check me and K's out there. DJ K's, this is my co-host. Y'all can't hear him over on Tag. But he does a show called Digging the Crates. Y'all can come check us out over there Thursday from 6 to 8. K's, man, you got any black-owned businesses that you want to shout out?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
Shit, I don't know, man. Check your local weed man. Shit. I mean, that's what
I said. Check your local weed man, nigga. Y'all free. It's legal up there, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I've been so fucking high, man. Shit.
Did that nigga drop off that shit that you ordered the other day, nigga? Talk about you gonna make some
I had to go. I actually went to his crib and got my regular thing, but I didn't even get that. They had a QP for me. I didn't pick that up though. I told they it's just some veggie. But I was gonna turn that shit into some butter.
Still smoking that goddamn Reggie, nigga? Don't nobody smoke
They said about smoking. They talking about turning that shit into butter, yo.
Oh, you say turning it into butter?
Yeah.
And making some cookies and shit. Peanut butter.
Just put in make the butter. You put the butter in anything. Cakes, brownies, anything you want to put butter in. Just make some weed butter, some ganja butter.
Right.
That's all. That's veggies is good for that because you extracting the THC, the main ingredient.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I forgot to talk about earlier today. Now you hear 50 Cent and Swiss Beats talking shit about Irv Gotti, right?
Go word what they say now.
Because you remember we talked about where the motherfucker was talking about DMX died from COVID-19 and he had bad crack that was laced with fentanyl. You remember that?
Irv, that's why people be smacking that nigga up, man.
That's what's good. I appreciate you, UJ. I appreciate you, sweetheart. You tuned in. We got things that's directed towards y'all ladies too. So, well, go ahead, Killer. What you saying, bro?
Nah, that's why niggas be smacking that nigga Irv Gotti.
Yeah, man, because I feel like that was wrong for you to put that information out, bro. The family ain't even put that information out, and you got that bullshit.
How does he know?
That was my main thing.
How does he know?
That was my main thing.
Was he there? Did he serve?
No.
Did he serve the shit?
Did you know the niggas that was serving the nigga?
Did he make his $5 off that bag? You know what I'm saying? He played some King of New York shit.
Oh,
since he knows so fucking much.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know why niggas just can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and then, and made it a point. I told you he made it a point to say that he discovered DMX, and I used to be going to get him out of crack houses to go to the studio and just all types of fucked up shit. I feel like, man, bro,
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know if it was or what. I just feel like it was inappropriate. It was very, very inappropriate, my nigga. You don't believe so?
I mean, I think Irv was the A&R at that time. So he might have had something to do with
Cohen. Yeah, all of them. Look, Irv played a part in that DMX Rough Rider shit. You understand me?
No, but I remember Russell saying something in reference to saying when Irv was a young executive, and he brought up he asked him about who was that DMX guy. I can't remember exactly what he said, but I remember him saying the thing that Irv was a young executive / what you mean an A&R.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, but still, to sit there and that's the only way you could shine. You couldn't say that you discovered him, you know what I'm saying, and you help him get out of his distress. It's one thing, but to say, oh, you found him. Come on, what do you mean you found him? That's just like that just puts you on some you looking down on
the person who really discovered DMX is Wadeen. Let's be honest about that. Wadeen put DMX on. That whole Rough Rider clique, that was like a movement back then, and Irv Gotti just happened to be a part of something. See, this is my thing, and I understand what you're saying. This is why this nigga always getting slapped up, bro. Because you always talking about shit you ain't got no business fucking talking about or want to be involved. Like, I feel like, man, certain things, man, if the family ain't saying shit, you shouldn't say that. Leave it alone, bro. It wasn't your place to say that. Your place was just to be like, get a brother his flowers. Say, look, man, hey, man, DMX was an incredible artist. He was one of the greatest of all time. You know, my condolences go to his family. Blase Skip. That's it. That's it. Why do people feel the need to tell all this extra shit? Just like with the Black Rob situation. You got people coming all up out of the fucking woodwork talking some old crazy shit. People trying to scam. And that's another thing. Why you niggas always get the scamming and scheming when somebody die?
It's the American way.
Yeah, wow. That's crazy. I see all you niggas on some Bernie Madoff type of shit. You know, that motherfucker just died in a cell broke, right? Broke as fuck. You didn't hear about that Bernie Madoff? You know who Bernie Madoff was, right?
Yeah.
One of the biggest Ponzi schemers of all time. Which this safe moon motherfuckers ain't seen in the real lives. Did you look any more into that safe moon? Did you ever find a white paper for it?
No, I'm not wasting my time on something I'm not going to invest in.
That's what I'm saying. No, because I done had a couple of people like, man, that safe moon, man, is gonna take us to the moon and this, that, and the third. I'm like, man, well, what does it do? Tell me what it does. Like, seriously, tell me what it does, man. Like when me and Case talk about this crypto shit, predominantly Case, man, the first thing he tell you niggas to do is to go educate yourselves. Right or wrong, Case? Go get the information. Go get the fucking knowledge. Know what it is that you're doing and what you putting your money into. Because I know me personally, I want to know what I'm putting my money into. And you should want to know what the fuck you putting your money into. And if you don't, you're a goddamn fool. You just, give it to me. If you want to put in anything, give your money to me. I kindly welcome donations over here. You understand me? Kindly welcome donations over here. But it is what it is. But let's get into the crypto talk real quick, though, okay? We're going to pull up this coin market cap. We're going to, you feel me? We're going to talk about this a little bit so people can ask us questions about certain things. If you're interested in cryptocurrencies and making money, especially like black folks, y'all should really get into this because this is a wave of how we can make money and how we can change our futures in a lot of ways. So let me go on over here to this fucking chart, though. You feel me real quick? Look at that. And Ethereum at all-time highs, Case.
Let me pull up my shit.
Right, Marvin Odom. I have too, bro. I really been on it. I mean, like that Polygon, Matic. I told people that was some good shit to put into. That shit hit almost 90 cents today. It hit 95 cents today. It really did.
Ethereum's below its all-time highs. It hit on 2,800 earlier.
Okay, it's at 2864.
Wait a minute. Oh, my bad. I didn't refresh this damn page. I was looking at it's that shit 2872. What I'm looking at.
Yeah, that Matic. That was a good one because you know what? It was a dip last week and everybody was like panicking about the shit. And that's when you were supposed to buy. I had bought some more Matic at like 30 cents. And within like 24 hours, after the dip, it went up. That was the only thing that was going up. Actually, Matic was one of the biggest gainers for the last week, if you look at it. XRP. Look where XRP at $1.60. You seen that, Case?
Yes, sir.
Nigga, I looked at my account this morning like, God. Like, man. I'm glad I listened. Stellar XLM. My Stellar still ain't gone back up though, but I'm invested a lot in Stellar. VeChain, I've been telling y'all all the time, if you don't have VeChain, go check out VeChain and check out the white paper. As a matter of fact, Case, explain to them what VeChain is.
Oh, I mean, basically it deals with counting inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So it it's gonna keep track. Like right now, his biggest client is Sam's Club in China, who owns Sam's Club, Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you getting paid on the technology, and all it does is count inventory. It's gonna sort out their good shit from the counterfeit shit. And I mean, it's gonna be implemented on counting everything. We talking about cattle. We talk about merchandise.
Right.
There's anything you can think of that needs to be counted in inventory. That's what this utility does.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, it's gonna take over Ethereum. Plus, when you own VeChain, it also stakes itself. So, and the staking in return is VeChain Thor.
Okay.
So that's just like VeChain Thor right now is trading at VeChain Thor. Do I even have it on this list? I don't think I saved it.
I don't think VeChain Thor. I see the Thor
It
chain
should be
room.
No, it's VTHO.
I don't see it on here.
Hold on,
I don't see it on here, and I'm going all up and down. Hey, somebody told me to fuck with this Anchor case. And look, Anchor is up to 18 cents.
Have fun.
You say have fun. What did you read the white paper for Anchor? Yeah, Marvin. No, Chainlink is one good to get into, but I haven't seen Chainlink go up to $50 yet. I haven't seen it hit 50 yet. It's at 38 and it's slowly going back up, but it usually hovers between 35 and 40. I see Chainlink a lot. The highest I've seen it hit personally was like 44, 45 Ks on the Chainlink side. I got a couple of those too.
I don't look at Chainlink no more. I bought it at $1 and change. I don't look at this shit.
See, nigga, that's why I be saying you lightweight sitting up over there. I'm thinking about
I've been told you niggas to get on this shit. Niggas ain't want to listen. I was like, all right.
But see, I'm glad anybody else listen. I'm gonna let Cage tell y'all about this. I'm gonna let Cage tell y'all about this though. Listen, this is one that I want some people to get on to.
Number 131. It's number 131.
PLAIR. Player. Get Player. It's under a penny right now. Cage, explain to them what Player is.
Player is gonna decentralize the esports and video games, online gaming. So basically, people on all platforms, like what I mean, PlayStation and Xbox, could play against each other in tournaments and stuff. You can actually set up your own tournaments. It's crazy. It's a whole NFT. It's a whole lot of stuff that's going on with that project. But it's on the VeChain blockchain, which is they not trying to tell y'all about VeChain right now because they trying to squeeze every nickel and dime and penny they can out of Ethereum.
Yes, VeChain is going to take over Ethereum.
Once Ethereum if it hits, Ethereum's supposed to hit 10,000. The way we looking at it. It should hit 10,000 by the end of the year. Ethereum hits 10,000 end of the year. I'm taking half my Ethereum and I'm really gonna get into VeChain. I'm talking about I'm not even gonna say the numbers I can get at VeChain with the Ethereum I hold. But
and VeChain actually went down during the dip. VeChain is sitting at like 20 cents right now. Let me go back.
I bought VeChain under a penny, so
that's what I'm saying. See, that's the thing about how, like, do you feel like, let me ask you this, Case. Do you feel like a lot of our people missed out on that first initial lick when it came down to the cryptocurrency?
Of course they did. They still missing out now if they're not participating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But see, it's a lot of people that approach me and they say, man, I think I done caught this shit in the back end. I'm like, no. That was the time where you really need to get into this shit.
Niggas, if y'all niggas would have read the first stimulus package when Trump signed the first stimulus package,
right?
All the shit was put into law. But y'all niggas don't read nothing, man. Y'all niggas don't do the research. Y'all niggas know more about some whack-ass nigga mumbling rhymes and anything else. So, y'all believe what y'all want to believe, man. I'm about to get this paper, man. Like I said, I'm going to make it where when all hell break loose over here, I'm just kindly take my black ass on another part of the planet and y'all can have this shit.
Okay.
There ain't gonna be no, you gotta wait. No, I'm getting on something right now.
Nigga, you say you going where Russell Simmons is at, nigga.
Yeah, well, I'm going wherever.
You say you going to where Russell Simmons is at.
Listen, wherever they say we don't fuck with you goddamn American government, I'm going there. I don't give a fuck. I'm going there and chill. How much for a citizenship? Got you. Yeah, and I want a title.
In those countries, you could pay that government off to keep the American government off of you, can't you? Especially because you got to think if you got money going to some of those countries, what you bring into their economy.
It doesn't have nothing about paying them off to keep their laws dictate the U.S. government can't come on their grounds, seize and kidnapping no one. They can't do it because you see they have to go through their customs. And you see when you go in them little countries, you can buy a citizenship. And then, ask for a title. I want to be some type of minister, something where I got some political pull. Everybody knew fuck I am. Everybody fucking with me because I'm paying for you motherfuckers. Right. Then leave me the fuck alone. You got to pay. Listen, wherever you go, you got to pay somebody.
Of course.
Why not pay a motherfucker that's actually going to protect you? Not these motherfuckers. You pay elite taxes. These niggas still slaughter us in the street. They don't give a fuck. At least you go one of them other goddamn countries. You pay them. Like, oh no, you got them. Oh no, he good. He good.
Now, somebody, wanted me to have you elaborate on XRP and tell people what XRP is going to take. XRP is going to take over Bitcoin.
Yeah,
because people don't understand. Like Bitcoin takes up a lot of energy to mine. And XRP is like, isn't it like instant, and it doesn't take up as much energy as Bitcoin?
XRP tokens have already been created, and the ones that's created, that's it. Mm-hmm. No more will ever be created. That's it. And see, you got to work in the banking industry to understand what I'm talking about, because people are like, oh, I have Cash App, which is like, okay, so what? That's pennies. I'm talking about how big boys move money. How a bank moves money to another bank when I'm talking about millions and billions of dollars, where it takes, I put it to you like this, for you in the day of the internet, it'll take you less time to put your money in a briefcase and fly it overseas than it is to move it over the internet. Everybody think, because you got to understand, you ever pay a bill and the first thing they say, if you pay with a check or something, it'll say it'll be posted to your account, but make sure them funds are there within a few days.
Yeah.
Even on Coinbase, it say if you on Coinbase Pro, y'all don't use Coinbase Pro, but it'll say make sure them funds, or I don't know if it might say it on your regular Coinbase. I haven't checked. But it'll say make sure them funds is in that account in like 7 days or 4 days or whatever, because it takes that these banks, they don't trust one another. The value of money changes so rapidly. Y'all gotta understand how this shit works. And what it is, XRP solved that problem. And see, if you're in the banking industry, it's about remissions, and they'll know exactly what's going to be. Oh yeah, they'll know exactly what it is. And if you just do the basics, just when you paying your bills and understand the language, when they say make sure that money's there on that date after when you posted this day, but it's going to take a few days before it shows up on your account, or this and that to clear. Yeah, it's a lot of things in the matrix. People think, oh, I got Cash App, I got there already. Yeah, but it's a middleman. You charge it for that.
And then exactly.
It's simple money, so they ain't sweating that. We talk about millions upon billions of dollars. Well, why want to get paid off pennies when I get paid off billions? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas, you think small, you'll get paid small. You think big, you gonna make big things happen. I ain't thinking about no small scale shit, yo. That's why niggas be like, oh, what's your Cash App? So I don't have one. Well, everybody else, I'm a crypto nigga. Fuck I'm doing with Cash App.
Right.
I don't need no middleman. If I want to move some money, I'll do it myself.
And you know what? And people think Cash App is like the best fucking thing on God's green earth. And I keep telling them, like, Cash App is robbing you niggas. They robbing you niggas, man, because you got to pay.
It's for both niggas.
I got to pay to send my money. When does that?
Of course you do.
That's ridiculous. It's just like with a bank.
But it's always been like that.
It's just like a bank. You ever think about a bank, right? You have to pay them to take your money out. You have to pay them to hold your money.
I ain't got to pay them motherfuckers.
I mean, that's what it is when you fuck with a bank.
I don't fuck with a bank. I fuck with credit unions.
Yeah, see, that's different. We talked about the difference between credit unions and banks too. We actually talked about that.
Listen, our people are simple minded, and they comfortable remaining simple minded. So fuck them. Let them deal with the consequences of a simpleton. It's just that easy.
Mm-hmm. And
you want to be a simpleton, you'll get played like a simpleton. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much, man. But yeah, man, let me go back over here, man. That was the coin market cap, though. We talked about the money a little bit.
Talk about no damn money. Yeah, a little bit. You a little bit ass motherfucker coming this money.
A little bit. No, I went back to the other screen and shit, though. No, but that's what I meant to. That's what I meant to touch on. My bad. That's what I forgot to touch on. Somebody was asking me about stellar lumens and why they should get stellar. First of all, you can convert XLM over to Bitcoin, and you can, I believe, Ethereum too, can't you?
You can do that with any coin. What are you talking about?
But I'm talking about Stellar moves a lot faster than the rest of this shit.
Well, Stellar is the little brother XRP. I mean, the same developers that made Ripple XRP made Stellar.
Because I know this
it's the same thing. It's remissions. It's dealing with the banking system.
I know whenever I send my Stellar, this is because somebody was talking about how do you convert your XLM to USDT or
you know what? That's just how you do it. Y'all get educated. I ain't explaining shit.
I explain it to him, man. If you don't want to explain it to him,
simple.
Bro.
It's the same thing to do anything else.
I explain it to him. Listen, you have to let me
change machine and get 4 quarters.
That's pretty much what it is. All you have to do is get your XLM wallet info, put it on your Bitmart or put it on your Binance, and transfer the XLM over there if you want to get XRP. And you just simply trade out the value of your XLM into Bitcoin or USDT, and then you buy your XRP. That's how you do it. That's simple. It's simple.
Man, y'all need to go educate yourselves, man.
You said
learn how to work a trade. Yeah, learn how to work a trading platform. You tell them that's simple. They're gonna see that trading platform and lose their damn mind. Know what the hell going on?
Yeah.
Educate yourself and listen to this motherfucker.
I mean, I always say this. I'm not no financial advisor. I was just telling people how to convert.
But the first thing came out of your mouth to me was like, "This don't look right. This don't look right." I said, "This motherfucker."
What you talking about?
Don't look right?
Didn't look right. I said it
when you was looking at the trade platform, this don't look right. Something don't look right.
No,
what do you mean don't look right?
Bro,
there wasn't nothing wrong with you. Know the hell you was doing. That's all it was.
Bro, that shit was fishy to me. I mean, I figured.
Because you ain't know what the hell you was doing.
Listen, I'm a nigga that's gonna figure out some shit regardless. I ain't gonna ask too many questions. I'm gonna figure it out, and I figured the shit out, my nigga. Period.
But it's so easy to educate yourself.
Exactly. That's what I had to do to figure it out. That's what I had to do to figure it out. Go educate myself.
This don't look right. This don't look right.
Okay.
What doesn't look right?
So I went and educated myself. I was talking about far as like my banking information. I don't trust my banking information on everything, and you shouldn't.
But if you didn't educate yourself, you wouldn't have to put your banking information on there, like I told you from the jump.
Okay. Well, I went on ahead and I did that, nigga.
Hard-headed, nigga.
I went on ahead and did that, nigga. Don't be trying to son me, nigga, on the live.
Nah, I'll do it, goddamn. Hey, nigga. The truth will be told, not sold, nigga.
We ain't with that shit, nigga. But no, let's.
If I was lying, then there'd be some other shit. I ain't lying about a damn thing.
And you know,
I said, don't fuck with Robin Hood. What you do? Fuck with Robin Hood.
Oh yes, I said,
what the fuck?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know, I'm one of them
lost
niggas.
Money.
I'm one of them.
You gotta lose money to make money.
I'm one of them niggas that's gonna find my way. You already know that. You feel me? Even though it be fucked up sometimes. You absolutely right. I had this discussion with my old man.
I know the way, nigga.
He said you one of them niggas where you gotta go create your own way.
Nah, nigga, I know the way.
But instead of knowing where the rocks is at along the way and knowing what niggas is gonna pop out of that, you just choose to figure it out on your own.
Fuck that. The way I'm going, ain't no niggas involved. Ain't no niggas in the damn site.
Right, and you know, I want to talk about this though, man. Did you see? Do you watch Doggy Diamonds for one? You ever see Doggy Diamonds?
Sometimes.
All right. Well, he was.
He had my brother Lord Diggle on there one time. I watched that one.
He was talking about. They talk about the music industry is using artists to dumb down the people.
Yes, they are. I
completely believe that. There's if you listen to it, I feel like there's no. How can I say it? There's no like real creativity in music no more. You understand what I'm saying?
That's not true.
There's no wittiness with the words like it used to be. Well, everything is simplified now.
That's not true.
Why you say that's not true? Everything.
That's the stuff you checking.
No, I'm
talking about different because if I listen to Fred be playing some shit. I'll be like, God.
But we not talking. I'm talking about no. I asked a specific question. We're not talking about. underground and all that other shit. Even though I listen to all types of music,
listen.
they say the music
It's what
industry.
you looking for, B.
They say the music industry. I look for real art. I look for real artists, bro. I listen to motherfuckers like J. Cole. I listen to people like Kendrick Lamar. I listen to
Let me ask you a question.
Nas,
what's the music industry?
Jay-Z.
You know what's the music industry now? The music industry the music industry is the internet. It's whoever is on that SoundCloud and get discovered making noise. That's the music industry.
Mm-hmm. And as a result, we got brothers that ain't even lasting a year.
Don't make a difference. A lot of motherfuckers ain't last year. You got a whole one hit wonders always been there.
Yeah, it is. But new. It's more relevant with the one hit wonders. It's more.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I can pull out a crate of 45s and show you record labels you never seen before, and they only seen that label one time. And these records is over 60, 70 years old. All kind of 40. I was like, never. Just that one beat, that one sample. That's it. Never heard of these damn. So. That's not true. A lot of your statements, man, you're not basing on a fact. You're going off of just now. I mean, you got to understand.
Listen, I'm listening to. This was the question that was asked on Doggy Diamonds, and what was said. A brother named Q Butter speaks on the music industry using artists to dumb people down. These were some of the shit they were saying, bro. And I'm just telling you, some things I do agree on because, like, think about the music. There's like really no real message behind mainstream music now. The ones that they really push, the ones that they put on the radio that keep in your face every fucking day. There's really like there's no message behind it, bro. There's no substance to the music no more.
Last time you listened to the radio?
I don't listen to the radio.
Exactly.
At all. And that's the reason. You say that new Khaled, Jay-Z, and Nas is fire. That's Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah, I heard it was a crypto song.
That's Jay-Z and Nas, though. You feel me?
No, but I heard it was kicking crypto lyrics.
That's dope.
Somebody told me.
That's dope.
I gotta check that.
That's dope. But yeah, Marvin Odom. That's Jay-Z and Nas, though. They already fired. They solidified. You understand me? That's you expect dope music to come from them. That's not no dumbed down shit you about to get ready to hear from Nas and Jay-Z. Ain't nothing about to be dumbed down about that. But I mean, I'm talking about a lot of these artists that the young kids listen to now. You know, I listen to the shit.
Nas probably richer than Jay.
Yeah, he probably is now. Yeah, since Coinbase went public. But like my little brother and shit, man, some of the shit them niggas, some of that shit them niggas be listening to. You understand what I'm saying? I can't get with that shit. You feel me? I really can't get with it. And then it's like some of that Detroit drill music or the New York drill music. I like the New York drill music. That Detroit shit, I don't really like rock with that shit all like that. You feel what I'm saying? Chicago drill music, it's some of them niggas that's all right. You get what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't discredit nobody. And I fuck with everybody and shit though, but like some shit though, I just don't. I be trying to understand. Like back at one point in time, you really had to know how to rhyme to get on, my nigga. Right or wrong. You had to know how to rhyme, my nigga. It wasn't this shit that, like, you tell these niggas to spit a 16, you hear some of the most garbage shit you'd never heard in your life. Am I lying, Marvin Odom? You understand what I'm saying?
Cite somebody else's shit, one or the other.
You hear what I'm saying, Marvin Odom? You had to have bars back then, nigga. It wasn't no, you know what I mean? Now it's a rhythm thing. It's about how can I get the party going.
Let me tell you something. You know who nice and wrote a lot of niggas shit?
Who?
Blind Fury.
Who was Blind Fury?
You never heard of Blind Fury?
No, no, I haven't. Who's Blind Fury?
All right, remember when BET used to have them rap battles?
Yeah.
This nigga
Freestyle
won it.
Friday. The blind white dude, right?
Blind Fury, that's his name.
He was a blind white dude. He did win one time, right?
Blind Fury done wrote a few hit records, Quaz and Kev.
I said he the Scarface of Coinbase.
Yo, let me tell you something. Blind Fury did a freestyle one time. I think on one of them BT rap things.
Yeah.
He was subliminally dissing a lot of niggas. I was like, yo, I like this motherfucker is nice.
Here's a nigga who can't see, got better bars
can't
than you niggas that can see, nigga.
Hey, yo, so you can't see none of his shit, man.
Marvin Odom in the comment section saying Blind Fury was hard. Yeah, man, shout outs to Marvin Odom, man. Shout outs to Anthony Middlebrook. I don't see the real Cheney in here, but shout outs to all my regulars that be in the chat. talking that shit. You understand what I'm saying? All my people that's new, man, y'all can check me out over on Facebook at GMF TV, over on YouTube at Grownmanishh Podcast. Go on over there. You can check us out. We live every Friday, Sunday, and Tuesday, 11 until, you know what I mean? Tonight, me and Kay's been going in for like 2 hours and 48 minutes. I said we was going to go in tonight.
Oh, clock watching ass nigga.
Yeah, I always do. I mean, when you had conversation, look, I just looked at the clock for the first time.
No damn clock.
I just looked at the clock for the first time. Look, anytime that you had good conversation with anybody like this, you feel what I'm saying? You tend to lose track of time. You feel me? Like when we be talking about the money and the bitches and shit. You understand what I mean? You lose track of time when you talking about that shit. You understand?
I lose no track of no time, nigga.
I'm talking about, nigga, when you talk about the money, you lose track of time, nigga.
No, I don't.
No, hell no. You know when you lose track of time, when your ass be going on your rants and shit, your tirades and shit, you lose track of time like a motherfucker. I look up, I'm like, this nigga K's been going on for like 12 minutes, cussing these folks out.
How the fuck can I lose track of time when it's my time, nigga?
Hey, but listen though. Hey man, did you hear about this shit though, bro? This funny as fuck though, man. Nah, you hear about Will Smith and Jada Pickett's daughter talking about she's polyamorous. You hear that? You hear about that? I know. Do y'all know what polyamorous is?
I don't know what the fuck that is, man.
That's pretty much the where you participate in like a 3-way relationship, 4-way relationship, or you got relationships outside your relationships. And you know what? I actually want to have.
So she a freak.
Listen, I know. I actually want to have a young lady come on and we could talk about the perks of a 3-way relationship or whatever type of relationship, the pros and the cons of that relationship. But I need a young lady that's going to come in that actually have participated in a poly relationship. So like anybody, like, you know what I mean? That's what they call them, Marvin Odom, a throuple, where it's 3 people. It could be 2 females and a dude, 2 dudes and a woman, like weird shit. No, not that situation. But that's what it is. And it's people like, what do you think some of the benefits of that situation would be? Like I always ask people this shit. I'm like, you know what? Y'all be worried about like y'all dudes cheating and all this other shit instead of trying to figure out why he's fucking with this other person, or even potentially figure like, you know what, he fucking with her, he fucking with me, we might as well just get this shit together. What do you think would be some of the benefits of that type of situation? Like seriously, what do you think is the benefits of a poly relationship? What are some of the cons of a poly relationship? What do you think, Case?
What's the cons?
Yeah, I mean, what's some of the pros of having a poly relationship, or having 2 women and you, or whether it was 2 women with a dude or 2 dudes with a woman? What would be some of the cons of that situation? What would be some of the pros of that situation? That's why I said I would love a young lady to come on and actually have participated in like a throuple or a poly relationship, to come on and tell people some of the perks of it, because like I feel like it's a healthy discussion that people can have. Because a lot of people like think like, okay, when we're talking about a poly relationship, everything's just sexual. Like, no, everything is not sexual in a poly relationship. I think about, all right, it's all 2 incomes is good. My 1 income is good, but 2 incomes is good. Could you imagine having a 3rd income? Could you imagine having another woman around, like doing the stuff, like not where your woman lacks, but just doing stuff where it's needed to be done at, that your woman may not be able to get to at that particular point in time. You understand where I'm coming from? Like that type of shit. Now, some of the cons can be if you got 2 women, say for example, we know females can't get along 5 minutes. Let's be honest. No, they can't get along 5 minutes. But if you actually do got 2 that can get along with each other, they can agree to disagree, but they all come to one point, like this is for the betterment of the relationship of all 3 of us. That would be a beautiful situation. Now, the kind of that situation would be is like, okay, what if you in a situation with somebody and y'all got kids and you bring in somebody else who don't want kids, or dealing with the different attitudes? Because like I feel like this, man, you can't treat people the same. You have to approach people differently. Everybody requires a different amount of treatment, if you understand what I'm saying. Like I can't treat you the same way that I treat my nigga, I treat Coach or something. Like I can't talk to you the same way that I talk to somebody else, or You know what I mean? Like, I really wouldn't like treat no other woman like I would treat my wife. Like, it's a difference when it comes down to situations. I feel like if people don't know their boundaries and shit, it would be bad. If they don't know their boundaries, I feel like it would be bad if you had like a situation where it was like a younger girl that was like real jealous, or if your wife was jealous from the jump, because you have a lot of that shit going on, that where these females, they really can't handle that shit, but they choose to indulge in it. And when it don't go their way and shit, they be all hurt and shit, and now they don't trust they dude, and they feel this way when you knew from the jump you couldn't handle this shit. You knew you couldn't handle your nigga busting down another broad right in front of you. You knew you couldn't handle that shit. But you know what's crazy though?
Tearing that ass up.
Yeah, you can't handle that nigga tearing that
bitch
up.
hollering.
And you watching that shit, she screaming, she
moaning, names out,
all types of shit. Ass
shit.
booty, like shit. Some females going to, oh, he like this bitch better than me, instead of thinking like, no, like, see, like this is the perfect situation when it comes down to that.
Bitch get to talking in tongue.
Right. But see, the perfect situation where this always works is when you actually have two females that like each other and they want to like participate. That's when it actually work out. But see, you got niggas out here who be trying to force shit with these bras and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have known situations to where threesomes had fucked up whole relationships and happy homes. You understand what I'm saying?
No, the bitch say.
What?
His dick never that big when he fucked me.
Right. Or you ain't never looked me in my eyes like that while you was fucking me. Like, what? Like,
why you never smack me in the face with a piece like that? You pow! Why you never call me a bunch of bitches like that?
Right. Why you ain't hit it like that? Why you ain't hit it sideways like you was hitting her sideways? Like, it'd be all types of like crazy shit if you got the right type of broad. Like, that's how insecure that shit be though. But it's all up. Like, me personally, I feel like in order for that situation to work, it got to be a solid nigga that keep it real on both ends. You know what I mean? Ain't no lies in between. And then that's when I really feel like the perks of that relationship will really like flourish, and it will outweigh the cons. That's my personal opinion. And on top of that, that eliminate a lot of like that cheating and all that bullshit. Just think about this though. And ladies, y'all got to ask yourself this question. What if you actually got to know the woman your man was cheating on? What would you do? Seriously, what would you, if you actually got to know, the woman that your man was cheating on and you actually started to like her and you thought she was a cool person, how would you approach that situation? Would you still like, would it make you think differently if you got to know the person that your dude is sneaking off to go fuck this broad on? You get what I'm saying? Like, how would you handle that situation? I just want to hear, put y'all opinions in the comment section. All my people over on YouTube, all my people over on Facebook, shout outs to the chat once again. You get what I'm saying? Y'all leave y'all opinion in the comment section about the poly relationships, the pros and the cons and shit. But yeah, make sure y'all come check us out on Sunday, 11 until same place, GMF TV, Grownmanishh Podcast over on YouTube, GMF TV over on Facebook. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever me and Pimpin' go live. You understand what I'm saying? All my people that's new over, all my people over on Tag that's new, y'all can go check me out over on YouTube. We live. Over on Facebook, we live. It is GMF TV. You can go over there, and we live Sunday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. We've been going in for about like 3 hours. We about to get ready to head the fuck up out of here. But that's gonna be the next. That's gonna be the next situation that we have. You get what I'm saying? The next episode that we have, we're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna bring on a young lady, and we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of a poly relationship. But until then, you know, we about to get the fuck up out of here. It's Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy Dick to your bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood, whatever is good in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ, DJ K's, aka DJ fucking Jokes. You understand me? And this is Grownmanishh. We'll holler at y'all. We about this thing. Killer, you got something you want to say, bro, before we get up out of here?
Shit.
Hell
no.
Hey, I appreciate everybody that came through and rocked with us tonight, man. Come check us out on Sunday. We up out of here, though, y'all.